What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda, and it's not coming through on my side at the moment. I hope it starts to come through and we are finally live. Yes, we are finally live. Thank you. How are we, everybody? Nice to be with you. Apologise, I'm a few minutes late. There was some glitchiness going on the YouTube side, but we're here now. We're good to go, and I hope that you're all in fine fettle. The team news is in. I will go through it momentarily. And I can't believe this team selection, let me say that. But before we get stuck into it, let's jump live onto TikTok as well. Right, we are live not only on YouTube, but in the build-up, we are also live on TikTok. What is up, my friends? And yeah, loads for us to go through. Let's start off with the team selection, because I've got to be honest, lads. I'm shocked. I'm shocked for a couple of reasons. One, why would you not play Curtis Jones? Why would you not play Curtis Jones, TikTok? Why would you not play Curtis Jones? He's banned for 3 games and he's on the bench. I don't get it. I'm baffled. What? Why? The dude can't play the next 3 league games and Klopp puts him on the bench for this one. It doesn't make any sense. It's genuinely baffled. And then he plays Darwin and Salah. I'm honestly, maybe I'm on my own here. Maybe I'm just being a little bit overly cautious, but how on earth have we got Salah and Núñez starting? It's too strong. Lads, TikTok, it's too strong. Lads, I'm baffled. I'm honestly baffled. Look, let me run through the team if you haven't seen it. It's the one on the screen there in front of you now on the image. Alisson, Trent, Kanade, Kwanzaa, Costas, Endo, Gravenberch, Elliott, Jota, Salah, Núñez. So, Alisson, sound. Trent, sound. Kanade, Kwanzaa, Tsimikas, sound. Back 5, exactly as we expected. Endo and Gravenberch, no issues with that, nor with Elliott. But to play Salah and Núñez? When we're already down forwards? Gakpo's out. We've got a massive game against Brighton. And Kloppo, for some absolute mad reason, has decided to risk Salah and Núñez. I don't get it. What if something happens to one of them? It's madness. I don't understand this, lads. I don't understand this. On the bench, we've got Jaros, Mrozek, Gomez, Van Dijk, Diaz, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Jones, Robertson, Matip, Chambers and Doak. If one of these players picks up an injury tonight, this will go down as one of the most stupid team selections of the whole era of Jurgen Klopp. It's madness. I don't understand the unnecessary risk, lads. I TikTok, what you saying? I don't get it. Oh my God. Especially when you've got, Jones is suspended. He's not got 3 league games to play. And we're resting him for what? Madness. Colin said, hey sexy, hope you had a good day. I'm alright, thank you bud. I'm alright. What is Klopp cooking here? Let's all just put in all our starters so they can get injured and tired for Sunday. It is the height of stupidity. I don't get it. If it was the Champions League, of course, I'd get it. But we've already won away from home. This should be relatively straightforward. And he's going to put the starters on. I don't get this. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I don't get it. It's madness. And it's just begging for an injury. Am I alone here? Let's get a poll going in the chat. I mean, is the team selection too strong? Let's go with that. TikTok, what you saying? Team selection, is it too strong? I think you're going to be with me. Is the team too strong? Let's start. There you go. Polls up. TikTok, we want you to come across to YouTube and join us for the watch-along. The best watch-along you're going to have today. Let's be honest, my friends. You know you want to come across. We're going to be live on TikTok as well till 7:30. Then we're going to ask you guys to just jump back across onto YouTube with us. Poll is open in the chat if you guys want to vote. Is the team too strong? So far, it's about 60% yes, about 40% no. If you don't, I don't get it. Remember now, all the people who are saying it isn't too strong. If we pick up an injury, you're not allowed moan. You can come back at us and say, but we've got no Darwin at the weekend. Remember, Darwin is prone to muscle injuries, and Klopp's unnecessarily playing him. And Salah as well, when Ben Doak's there on the bench. I am baffled by this team selection. This is far too strong, in my humble opinion. Can we all just laugh at PSG? Oh God, obviously I didn't get to watch the Champions League games last night because I was at a show. But to see the result, wow. And what, like, I still haven't seen the highlights of it. Was it as convincing as it seemed to be? Like a 4-1 victory for the Geordies at home is that's an unbelievable result. And from what I read in the match reactions and stuff, apparently a very deserved one, even though they held in a bit later on. But wow. Who instead then, Craig? Very easy, mate. I'll give you a team right now. That back five, absolutely perfect. Endo, Gravenberch, I'm with you. But here's the big thing. Why play Elliott when Jones is suspended for 3 games? Throw Jones into that team straight off instead of Elliott. Then you look to the front line. You've got Jota, Salah, Nunes. Immediately you're taking out Nunes and Salah and putting in Ben Doak. And, I don't know, put Elliott on the right. Or put somebody else for the centre. Diaz on the left. I don't care. I really just don't want Darwin and Salah playing in this game. Because we're already running out of forwards now. Jota suspended for Brighton. So, Jota playing makes sense. Put him to the centre. Put Lucho on the left. Put Doak on the right. Job done. Baffled. If we pick up an injury, this is going to get feisty. Craig should be the manager. I mean, look, the poll's open. We're asking you guys on TikTok as well to let us know. What are you saying? Is this team too strong? I mean, is there such a thing as too strong, or am I just being a lunatic here? Because, you know me, I'm quite emotional and I do get worked up about these things. But when that team was sent to me by the lads, honestly, was absolutely shocked. Shocked. Relax. I am relaxed. This kind of is me relaxed, to be honest with you, especially on a match day. And look, my friends, as you can see from the screen, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped, the best male grooming product currently on the market. You guys can get yourself the beard trimmer or the Lawnmower 4.0 by using our discount code Anfield20. You get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. That is 20% off and free shipping. Don't forget to check out their latest products. Lots of packages on there. And unlike me, their batteries can last a whole 90 minutes, so you can shave your nether regions or your face throughout the entirety of the game. Manscaped.com, Anfield20 is your 20% discount code. Will also get you free shipping. Any update on Gakpo injury? Yes, the update was that it's not as bad as was feared and that it should be a few weeks. So, again, as a soft indicator, I would say have a look at the end of the Euro, or end of the year international break. I would suggest is when we get Gakpo back, but good news that it's not as serious as we first hoped. Excuse me, I had to cough. I didn't want to cough down. TikTok, I'm sorry, I couldn't mute you when I was coughing. What's happened to Adrian? Alright, now calm down. I mean, calm down. I might be saying the team's too strong, but nobody's suggesting Adrian San Miguel to take to the pitch. I mean, we still have to win the game. No point in giving anybody a head start. Good chance for Nunes. I mean, he's going to have that chance anyway, because Gakpo is out and Jota's suspended. So, I don't know, lads. I hope all's well. I hope everybody plays well. We score lots of goals. I'm baffled. So is the team too strong? We've asked. 66% so far have said yes, with 34% saying no. Right, let's have a look at TikTok. Replay. I mean, you want us to get a replay? TikTok saying that we need a replay against Spurs. They're trying to slag us about the replay, but obviously TikTok knows that I'm not open for the slagging, boys. Look, nobody from Liverpool has suggested a replay. Klopp was asked his opinion. Klopp gave his personal opinion on it. I don't want to replay. No Liverpool fans I know want to replay. That would set a very strange precedent. But all we ever asked for was that those incidents around VAR with the PGMOL would be used as a catalyst for change. And hopefully that's going to be the case, because this is Liverpool this time. But we need to look out for football in general. We need to make sure that from the bigger picture that nobody gets shafted again, because you've all been shafted. No matter who you support, whether you're on TikTok watching us, on YouTube, no matter who you support, you will have at least 2 or 3 instances already this season of being shafted by VAR and really, really dubious decisions. And I don't know if you guys seen this earlier on, but ESPN reported that Jota shouldn't have been sent off, and not for the reason that we all think. Immediately when I say that, we all think, well, first yellow card, Craig, obviously didn't touch the dude. Well, no. Apparently, the PGMOL's review that was conducted in their investigation said that Diogo Jota's second yellow card shouldn't have happened and he shouldn't have been sent off. Not much use to us now, though. So that's two things. From one investigation, Jota shouldn't have been sent off and the goal should have been given. But we're just salty Liverpool fans, you know, even though we're seeing in front of our eyes blatant poor officiating. I don't know. Some people need to just stop being very club-centric and look towards the league in general, because we need to look after the product of the Premier League. We need to look after the product of English football. And what we've seen against Spurs with the eyes of the world on that Saturday night was nuts. I think Klopp is playing with these guys so we can get a big win to get confidence. I mean, yes, look, if that works and we're a few goals up and we get to take them all, like the boys off at like 60 minutes, brilliant. But I would have probably done the reverse of that. I would have played the likes of Ben Doak, Curtis Jones, Lucho probably on the left. And then I would have looked to see if we can get the game won with them. And if you can't get them won with them and you need to go to the bench in an emergency, bring in the likes of Darwin and Salah. But I definitely wouldn't have started them. Not when we're already down on forwards. It just feels like we're rolling the dice unnecessarily. I don't think you can appeal to yellow cards. You can't, and I'm not suggesting we do or can. I'm saying to you, an independent report published has shown that Jota shouldn't have been sent off for the second part of his yellow cards. So again, these aren't my words. These aren't the opinions of a Liverpool fan. This is the investigation that PGMOL undertook. So that's that. I still don't think Jones' red was anywhere near a red. Then we've got the goal that was taken away, and that wasn't the end of it that weekend. Look at other games. Look at the Forest-Brentford game. At least 2 penalties in that game that weren't given. And I'm sure everyone's supporters, no matter if you're a United fan, a Liverpool fan, a Chelsea fan, an Arsenal fan, whoever, you will all have your own incidents already this season that have been wrong. I'm trying to be careful with my words. Darren England's not allowed to officiate another Liverpool game this season. Yes, that's another thing that has come out as well. That was reported in the media yesterday. Which is an unprecedented move, right? TikTok, have you ever heard of that? Anybody? Unprecedented here. So look, most importantly, my friends, it's a pleasure to be here with you on another match day. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on TikTok, remember, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you're on TikTok, we're going to be live for another 10 minutes, and then we're going to ask you guys to jump across and join us on the YouTube watch-along. Oh, lads. Tried to join Anfield Agenda subscription, but it won't scan the code. Well, just click the subscribe button or join button. Is the code not working? The code worked last time I checked it. Maybe I can get one of the guys to check the code for you, my friend. Can somebody, Connor or Ben, could you scan the QR code if you get a chance, gentlemen, and see if it's working? But either way, buddy, if you're just subscribing, or if you're becoming a member, you can click the join button. If you want to just subscribe, click the subscribe button. But either way, thank you for your support. Steo said, love you, Craig. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Craig, do you think Alisson and Nets? Why do you think about Alisson and Nets? Not for this. No. Quivin Kelleher deserves the recognition of getting the Europa League group stages games and potentially the League Cup games because, you know, he stayed with us when he could have moved on over the summer. The QR code worked for Connor, so the QR code is definitely functional, and thank you very much, gentlemen, for that one. Connor and Ben have been checking that out in the background. Thank you, gents, for that. So yeah, TikTok, how are we? I think this is one of the first lives I've done on TikTok, so I'm sure I'm getting slaughtered in the comments, but it's all love from my side, my friends. Mohammed, thank you for our first super chat of the night, buddy. He said, do you think we will face United in the Europa? I think they'll drop into it. Now, it's not out of the realms of possibility that United could still get out of that group, although they'd have to be near perfect from this point out. 10 points might get you through. So I think 3 wins and a draw. Are they capable of doing that? I don't know, is the honest answer. They've back-to-back games against Copenhagen coming up. If they can do 6 points there, maybe they'll build a bit of belief. But I said this many times. Can you imagine in some warped scenario if Liverpool and Manchester United end up in in the Europa League final in Dublin? I mean, I dare not even ask how much those tickets will be changing hands for. What do you think, Mohammed? Will we end up facing United in the Europa League? I don't really like playing English clubs in Europe, personally. I prefer to avoid them where possible. But sure, look, we probably beat them, 12-0, 12-1 on aggregate, something like that. Just going off recent form. And also, another couple. Liz gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Liz. That membership went to Martin Halliwell. Thank you, Liz, for that. Animal World 1111, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, buddy. Pleasure to have you with us. Rachel Todd gifted 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. See, TikTok, you're missing the free memberships being dished out here. Get yourselves over to the Watchalong. Rachel, generous as always, my friend. Thank you. I don't want you. Oh, Alisson's in goal today. Yeah, I didn't even cop that. Do you know what? That's how bad my day has been so far. I didn't even cop that he's gone for Alisson in goal. Lads, that's how frantic it's been for me today. So is Queeveen injured then? Yeah, because he's not on the bench. Sorry, my apologies. Let me go through this again. Team news today is Alisson in goal. My apologies on that one. Trent at right back, Costas at left back, Kanada and Jarrell Kwanzaa are the centre backs. Midfield, Gravenberch, Endo and Harvey Elliott. Up top, the great man Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota. I assumed, I didn't even look at the goalkeeper position. I just assumed, but he's out injured. He has to be the most unlucky dude, because being out injured cost him the Ireland #1 opportunity when it was given to Gavin Bazunu, and now another chance has come his way and Kelleher's unfortunately injured again. That's tough on the young man. So Ali's in goal. Look, can we all say, and TikTok, I want your thoughts on this. Is Alisson the best goalkeeper in the world? Because I was talking to a United friend of mine earlier on. Actually, I can say I was talking to Ben earlier on, and Ben agrees that Alisson Becker is the best goalkeeper in the world. And I have to say, obviously, I'm not going to put up much of a fight against that one. Tom, thank you for your super chat. There's no comment on that, Tom. At least not on my end, buddy. Tom Coziol, thank you so much, mate. You're very kind. Everybody in the chat saying, yes, TikTok. Courtois. Courtois is brilliant. I'm not going to sit here and undermine Thibaut Courtois. He is very good. I would have Alisson a little bit ahead personally. Somebody says no, Onana is Onana, what's my name? Onana, what's my name? It's fucking Maguire by the looks of it. That's what he looks like to me. He looks like Maguire in net. And Eric Ten Hag, his job's got to be under pressure. Under pressure. Has to be, right? Has to be. Onana, lads, that's... Imagine spending 46 million human pounds for Andre Onana, only for him to be the goalkeeper that plays out from the back. Because remember, David De Gea couldn't play out from the back, so they brought in an expert, apparently. And fair to say that one hasn't worked out too well. So, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, we are being brought to you by Manscaped, our amazing sponsors. Manscaped is known for their elite ball skills, but the Beard Hedger, they are helping people notice that you also have a pretty face and not just working on their off-the-ball movement. With the Beard Hedger face trimmer, it's waterproof, it's a cordless trimmer with all 20 hair cutting lengths with just one guard, meaning no messy drawers full of stuff. The trimmer has a titanium T-coated blade that is tough on hair, but smooth on your face. I mean, I'm a shining example of this, right? But just because Manscaped have moved above the groin, my friends, it doesn't mean that they've lost track of the ball altogether. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch playable. Unlike me, the trimmer's battery lasts a full 90 minutes, meaning you can shave your nether regions right throughout the entirety of the game. You can get a wide range of packages and products at manscaped.com, and you can also get yourself 20% off and free delivery with our discount code ANFIELD20, and your balls and your face will very, very much thank you later. As will the missus or the fella. You know, we're equal opportunists. We want everybody to get a bit on this channel. And we do. We want you all to get a bit. That's how nice we are. If Salah gets injured, it's Klopp's fault. We're taking a risk playing Núñez and Salah, said Abubakar. Abubakar, my friend, I very much agree with you. So, just to confirm, Queeveen Kelleher is out with an injury that required stitches. So, obviously, Alisson just said to him, enough's enough, mate. Oh, get in there. No, he didn't, obviously. But he needed stitches, so he's ruled out. And got a feel for the man. Got a feel for him. Thoughts on the lineup? Oh yeah, I'm grand with it, Adam. No problems for me on that lineup, bud, whatsoever. Just watch back the start of the stream. Sure, I'm delighted with that lineup. Now, I'm a little bit concerned, mate. I think it's too strong, which sounds weird, right? to come on here and say the lineup's too strong, but it does seem a little bit too strong, particularly when we have 2 forwards ruled out of our next game, Jota obviously suspended for the Brighton game, and Gakpo injured. So what does Klopp do? No, he doesn't use Ben Doak. He doesn't use him and another player like Diaz or something. No. He goes full duck, throws them all out there. And also, the one that really gets me, and the one that has me scratching my shiny bald noggin, how on earth is Curtis Jones not playing when he won't have a chance to play for a while until he goes away with the English under-21 team, which I assume he's been called up for? I don't get it. I'm absolutely baffled that Curtis Jones isn't playing this game. It's weird. Taking nothing for granted in this game. Why? Look, let's be honest, lads. We should be whooping the likes of Union Saint-Gilloise at home in the Europa League on a Thursday night. With all due respect. And it is the McAllister derby. Let's not forget about that one. It's the Kevin McAllister, Alexis McAllister derby. Is Kevin on the pitch? He is indeed. Kevin's playing in a back 3 for Union Saint-Gilloise. It's Maurice in goal, then Kevin McAllister, Christian Burgess, Koki Machida making up the back 3. Then Tero, Van Wet, Armani and Castro Montes, with Amora, Puertes and Nielsen up top for the Belgian outfit. That is their starting 11. Obviously, no place in our starting 11 for Alexis McAllister. So it'll just be one McAllister on the pitch at the moment. The other one, well, he's home alone. Sorry, dad joke, couldn't help it. Daniel Hazzy, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Right, TikTok, we're going to be saying goodbye to you in a moment, so get yourselves over to YouTube for the Watchalong. YouTube.com/Anfield Agenda. Hope to see you over here in a few minutes. We will have post-match stuff, match reactions, player ratings, all that as well. Much love to you guys on TikTok. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Boom. There we go. Right, we're done with TikTok, so I can get this out. 1 second. There we go. Put that back there. Now we're back to normality. It's just us again. It's just us again, my friends. Any tips for my first date? Yes. Be respectful. Make her laugh. Be a gentleman. Or if it's a him, make him laugh. Be a gentleman. Either way, be a gentleman and be funny, and you won't go too far wrong. Streaming on TikTok now. I meant to Cam this season. My plan was always to do half an hour of the match build-up on TikTok as well as on YouTube. I just kept forgetting. So today I made a point of write myself a little note to make sure I was ready. So yes, we were on TikTok for a little bit. Brighton levels from 2 down. There we go. I hate Brighton, says Jacob. Well, we're playing them at the weekend, so hopefully we can get the result that we need, which is 3 points. You know, we want to get back on that horse after losing. And I say losing very, very loosely against Spurs. What channel is it on? For me, over here in Ireland, mate, it's on BT. Or TNT Sport, sorry. I keep forgetting they change names. So I'm going to get TNT Sport on here in the background so I don't forget before the game gets underway. So what do we think of the team selection? Nesty, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to get to it in 1 second, my friend. I just want to make sure I get this game on in the background. Strong team today. Reminds me of a Champions League dead rubber game against Midtjylland where Jota picked up a long injury, and I guess it gave us real problems back then. I don't want to jinx it. It just feels to me, Nessie, like as much as I love Jurgen, this feels like a bit of an unnecessary risk, particularly at a time where we're limited with attackers for the weekend because, as I keep mentioning, Cody Gakpo's unfortunately injured and Diogo Jota has a 1-game suspension to serve. So I'm baffled. I'm baffled as why we've gone that strong up top, and I'm also really confused at why no Curtis Jones. No problem with Endo or Gravenberch getting minutes, not at all. But I just feel this was a great opportunity to keep Jones playing because he's going to be out of the next 3 league games. Craig, wife and I are looking to visit Ireland for our honeymoon. Where would be some places you would suggest visiting? Galway, Cork, all of it. Just do the coast. Honestly, no joke. Anywhere along the coast of Ireland, be that from Dublin, Wicklow, Wexford, Kerry, Cork, Galway, anywhere. You know, it depends on what you want from your trip. If you're into scenery, you're going to be grand. Lots of beautiful things to see and do in Ireland. If you're into getting fleeced because everything's overpriced, Cade Mila fault you. But yeah, look, it depends what you're into, and that's the truth. You know, if you're into scenery, west coast of Ireland's magnificent. So's Kilkenny, Wexford on this side in the southeast. Up north, always worth a visit as well. Belfast is beautiful. County Down, the whole island is full of some beautiful scenery. And lots of great pubs, lots of great restaurants, but you'll pay, because unfortunately, we're a pretty expensive little island. Schligach, said David White. I didn't forget, did I? I may have forgotten Sligo. If I did, sorry Sligo boys. You don't want the Sligo boys coming after you, remember. Craig, I'm so excited for Liverpool versus United. Casemiro is playing like he's 40. Martinez is scared, and Mo will send him back to Ajax. Well, yeah, we could be the club that get Ten Hag sacked, because I don't buy into this Ten Hag has the full backing nonsense that he's going on about. Abubakar said the reason is because the USG coach and Klopp played the same team. I don't care. Not to you, Abubakar, sorry. I don't care if Klopp wants to impress his mate or not. I just think this is madness. I just think it's completely unnecessary to be playing Salah and Darwin. I'm baffled. You're going to Barbados on Saturday? Fraser, you lucky boy. Barbados, dude. Well in. I'm going to Spain next Tuesday, so it's not quite Barbados, buddy, but I'm happy. Darndale. Oh yeah, definitely take a little spin to Darndale on your honeymoon, because nothing screams Irish culture like a little visit to Darndale. Yeah, definitely. I'm saying nothing. I think I've been to Darndale once. Do you think City are beatable? Yes. I've been saying that since the start of the campaign, and people were laughing at me because I said I don't think they have the same fear factor. But people were saying, but Craig, they're 6 unbeaten, 6 wins. And then they went and lost the crazy game. So, yeah, I do. Now, look, they're still going to be a good side. They're still going to be difficult to displace at the top of the table. But I do think they're beatable, yes. And I'm very much going to be interested in the result at the Emirates on Sunday. Obviously, maybe no Saka for Arsenal, which would be a huge loss to them. We also played a strong team against Wolves last year in the FA Cup and lost, in theory. Craig, can I get a lovely celebration of you getting your chebs? You mean moobs? If Darwin scores a worldie? No. You don't get moobs out for Europa League group stage games, dude. The moobs are purely reserved for the big moments in life. Thoughts on the World Cup 2030 hosts? It's a farce. It's a joke. Gianni Infantino's a gobshite. So if you haven't heard, the idea behind World Cup 2030 was to bring it back to Uruguay, to South America, for the centenary of the first competition. So rather than doing that, what Gianni Infantino and FIFA have done is a bastardized version of it, where they've given one game to each of 3 countries in South America. Is it Paraguay, the other one? I could be wrong on that one, but it's Argentina, Uruguay, and one more country. And then they're shipping the World Cup back across to Spain, Morocco, and Portugal. So imagine you're, an Australia fan, and Australia play one game in Uruguay and then come all the way back across to Spain. That's madness. The whole point of a World Cup is that people can travel around regions that are close, go to all the games, make a trip of it, and they've just once again, look, you know why they've done it, right? Can I tell you why they've done it? Can I be honest and tell you why they've done it? They've done it to fast track the Saudi World Cup. That's exactly why they've done it. They haven't done it for any of the nonsensical reasons that Gianni Infantino will come out with. I don't care if he feels multicultural today. That's why they're doing it, to fast track the Saudi World Cup. And it's a disgrace. Not the disgrace for Saudi getting a World Cup. It's a disgrace what they've done to the 2030 World Cup. That is a joke. Oh, and also, the Saudi World Cup will probably be another Winter World Cup, so we'll have that to look forward to. When big teams drop to the Europa League, it will get exciting, said Abubakar. Yeah, well, hopefully, we avoid that playoff round anyway, mate. So if you finish second in your Europa League group, you go into a playoff round against one of the teams that drops out of the Champions League. So your incentive here is to win the group, obviously, and avoid that. What am I looking at here? Oh, there was a glitch on YouTube earlier on today, by the way. So, yeah, my frustration earlier on was because I kept starting the stream and nothing was coming through. But now there's definitely been a glitch on YouTube, so that's why. So, wasn't my fault. It wasn't Ben and Connor's fault. So sorry to Ben and Connor, because I did get a bit moany with them in voice notes, because I get very frustrated when I can't get my work done. So yes, there's definitely been a glitch on YouTube today, because a lot of YouTubers are unhappy. So, there you go. That's why we were a bit late. Moobs for a trophy, said Liz. Speaking of Moobs, went to see Fluffy last night. What a great show. What a comedian. And it was great vibes as well. Very much enjoyed it. Do you reckon we'll concede first, then win 3-1? I hope not. I mean, the winning part I'm on board with, Ethan, but the conceding first thing gets old. So, hopefully not on that one, but... I think 3-0 was my prediction. And with this team, that 3-0 should be entirely achievable. Which teams do you think will drop out? I'm not sure yet, Fuzzy Steve. United, probably the way it's looking now. You know, no win from 2 games in the Champions League and losing a home game to Galatasaray, which, let's be honest, when the fixtures came out, you're thinking that's 3 points for United. So... no disgrace losing away to Bayern Munich. I think that's probably what a lot of us would have expected. I think the next 2 games now for United are going to really be important to them. Can they take maximum points home and away from Copenhagen? They're going to have to. And other than that, who'll drop out? I mean, I guess the interesting group to see who drops out from is probably going to be the Newcastle group. Because you've got Newcastle, PSG, Dortmund and AC Milan. And any one of those teams to drop out is going to make the Europa League a little bit more interesting. So, who do I think drops out of that group? I'm going to say PSG or AC Milan. I feel Dortmund will finish bottom of that group. And then Newcastle, I think, will go through now. And that, I said all along, their home form in the Champions League is going to be what will push them through, because I think they'll win all their games at home. No Irish lad in goal. No, he's got an injury. He has to get some stitches apparently. So yes, no Mr. Creevy Kelleher in goal today. Don't forget, my friends, if you are enjoying the stream, do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. We are going to be taking you right through the game tonight. We'll finish up. We'll have our match reaction as always. Player ratings videos. And of course, there is a new topical video up on Top of the League, our brand new second channel. If you haven't subscribed to Top of the League yet, please do. You can do so with the link in the description of this stream. I just recorded a video that went up where we discussed the Champions League contenders. After seeing the first 2 rounds of games, I go through and give you my assessment of the clubs, who I think will go all the way and why. Would love you guys to check that out and of course let us know your thoughts. When's the match starting? In 19 minutes, buddy. 19 minutes to go. So let's have a look again at 2 teams. We'll start off with Liverpool, and it is, of course, Alisson in goal and not Creevy and Kelleher. Trent comes back in at right back. Left back, Costa Simica. Centre back pairing for today is Ibrahima Kanade and Jarell Kwanzaa. Then it's Wataru Endo, Ryan Gravenberch and Harvey Elliott, with Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota up top. Right, we're going to end this poll now because we've left it up for ages. We said, is the team too strong? And 66% of the Anfield Agenda audience have said yes, and 34% have said no. Spurs streak. We're just going to put 2 words in. Can I have a whole sentence with the question? Because you've put in Spurs streak question mark. Are you asking me what I think of Spurs' start to the season? Really good. Ange's got belief in that team. I have no beef with Spurs after the game with us. You know, Spurs didn't do anything to cause the referee to be that poor and the VAR officials to be that poor. But they're not contenders. You know, they're riding their luck at the minute. They're playing well, but they're also 1 or 2 injuries away from that falling apart. And we would have inflicted the first defeat on them if everything was as it should have been, in my opinion, at the weekend. But, I've nothing against Spurs, as I said. It's not down to them that we had the goal disallowed and the red cards. It's purely at the feet of the officials. Would you have preferred a first start for Marcelo Pitaluga? No, he's not ready. No, he's not there yet. I watched him play in the EFL Cup game, and watching him, he still looks like a boy. I don't think he's ready yet to step up into first team football. I think he's a while to go yet before he'll be there. Can I get your score prediction? I went 3-0, Mason. 3-0, mate, was my score prediction. And also, can I ask you guys a question? Maybe this should be a poll if Ben O'Connor gets a chance. Based off what you've seen reported over the whole Spurs incident, the Klopp press conference before the Europa League game, can I ask a really simple question? Do you think that very quickly people showed their true colours? And what I mean by that is, so we had Gary Neville having sympathy for Liverpool. And then all of a sudden, very quickly, the next day onwards, after Liverpool's statement, I think a lot of people in the media showed their true colours. I think a lot of London-centric journalists showed their London bias. I think Sky Sports were a disgrace. And to say in an article that they posted yesterday that Jurgen Klopp demanded a replay, and that was their headline. Jurgen Klopp demands a replay of the Spurs game. My question, very, very simply, is please show me anywhere, and I mean anywhere, where Jurgen Klopp demanded anything. He was asked his thoughts. He gave his opinion, specifically stating that it was his opinion, not the club's opinion, and he said he thought a replay would have been a fair outcome. And he went on to say that that's unrealistic. So where did he say he demands a replay? It's BS from Sky yet again. An outlet that should know better, that should be above clickbait. Absolutely shocking from Sky. We called them out with it on social media. Others, I think, did the same. And interestingly, I went back and checked back in the article, and they reworded it. They changed it a little bit. So the two McAllister brothers were there getting their pictures taken before the game, and then of course the little Macaulay Culkin image was stuck in as well there by somebody. Thank you for that, Mark. Right, so the poll is up there at the minute. Have the media personalities shown their true colours? It's up to you to vote yes or no. I mean, it seemed like very quickly the shutters came up from certain sections of the media to me. And Jonathan Liu, hang your head in shame. Pathetic. Pathetic journalism. The joking. Tim Vickery, pathetic journalism. And Tim Vickery is somebody who I would have had a lot of time for and high regard for. But, I mean, some of the stuff I've seen written over the past few days, it's just very clear that a narrative was being formed and that everybody was circling around to protect the PGMOL and to undermine Liverpool at every opportunity, and it was BS of the highest order. Casey said, pathetic media. Did we expect anything to change after Hillsborough? Well, I don't want to bring Hillsborough into it. You know, I'm not a Scouser. If I was from the city of Liverpool, I'd probably have a better footing to explain that seriously. But I'm not qualified to speak from a Hillsborough perspective on behalf of the people of Liverpool. But what I can say is, it was very clear to me that it became far removed from wanting the best for the game and back to cheap shots and tribalism very quickly. Craig, do you think we will get some sympathy from referees now? I don't want sympathy. I want referees just to do their jobs fairly and do their jobs. Do you know what, Jonathan? Do you know what really got to me, bud? The part that got to me in all of this was this bullshit about nothing can be done now once the game restarted. Yes, by the letter of the law, nothing can be done. But sometimes the spirit of the game has to step above. And as Jurgen said, and as I said before that again, All the referee had to do when he heard that, when it was in his ear, or when he was told that a mistake was made, or if he wasn't told, should have been told, because some people think he wasn't told till half time. If that's the case, fair enough. But somebody should have gotten in his ear from the VAR hub and said, we made a mistake, stop the game. When Liverpool were taking that throw in, which I think took about 26, 27 seconds, there was plenty of time there for somebody to make Simon Hooper aware that a huge mistake had been made. Simon Hooper could have then spoken to Ange Postecoglou and Jurgen Klopp, and they could have come to some agreement. Maybe Spurs let Liverpool walk the ball into the goal. Maybe they don't. But I tell you what, they gave themselves no chance to correct that error. None. And hiding behind the laws of the game, I think it's nonsense. Because sometimes laws aren't always right. Sometimes spirit and sportsmanship are more important. And that could have been an incident that we spoke about in a positive way for years to come. If that referee was made aware of the error and he spoke to the managers and Spurs let Liverpool score, that would have been the eyes of the world applauding the Premier League and sportsmanship in the English game. And yes, we would have still had to discuss the mistake, but at least the mistake wouldn't have impacted the outcome of the game. So I don't get it. It's just cowardly. And do you know what? Did you see the operator, the replay operator, who was alerting everybody to the mistake? Because the VAR and the assistant VAR, they hadn't got a clue what was happening. But the person that you heard keep saying things like, are you happy with that? That was a Dutch trainee, apparently, who was being used as a technical assistant in the VAR hub for the replays. And it took him, the most junior person there, somebody who normally wouldn't even speak in these situations. It took that person to have the courage of their convictions. And I hope to God that person is fast-tracked through, because they're clearly made of the right stuff. I don't know who that operator was, the replay assistant operator, but that person clearly has their head screwed on. That person deserves the right to be working in that industry, and fair play to the person. What will get more vids, this or Jude? Look, Jude, tell me I was wrong about Jude, by the way. You know, I had, he's not worth it, he's overrated by loads of people. Look at the dude now. He's at the biggest club in world football, arguably, playing at the very, very top of his game and shining at the Santiago Bernabeu. So he's the real deal. I want to see that Szoboszlai screamer tonight. Well, he's not starting, so you're going to have to maybe hope he gets on from the bench. And the bench today, by the way, for Liverpool is Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Luis Diaz, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, Curtis Jones, Andy Robertson, Joel Matip, Luke Chambers, Ben Doak, Miroslav Jaros, and Fabian Morozek. So, again, I still can't understand why Jones isn't starting. When do you think Endo will get his first goal? Oh, God, I don't know. It's honestly not a subject. I never really think of defensive midfielder scoring goals, so it's not something I've thought of, really. Exactly, said Jonathan. The rules are there so they can get the right decision. If not, the rules don't apply. I still cannot believe it. It is baffling, Jonathan. It is honestly baffling to me that... And look, I can't... You know what? Seeing what I've seen, hearing what I've heard from the replay, and knowing that the referee didn't hear everything that we heard, the referee only heard the parts that pertained to him. So I feel like we can't even blame Simon Hooper for the aftermath of it. Now, where I have issue with Simon Hooper is after, because he was told at half-time that he made that a mistake, a collective mistake was made at half-time. And then to come out in the second half and send off Curtis Jones and Diogo Jota astounds me. And again, I'm going to say to you guys what I said earlier on. It's been brought back that that red card for Jota was wrong. So Dale Johnson of ESPN said the Premier League's independent panel has ruled Diogo Jota shouldn't have been sent off in Liverpool's controversial 2-1 defeat at Spurs. James Pearce quote tweeted that by saying, so the panel ruled that Diogo Jota's second yellow was wrong. They don't look at the first yellow, which in this case was clearly wrong. So he gets sent off for 2 fouls when neither of them were bookings, but the 1 game ban stands. That's the rules of football, making a mockery of football. Both of Diogo Jota's yellow cards were never yellow cards according to this, and yet he still serves a 1 game ban. And Curtis Jones serves a 3 game ban. And Liverpool got a fine for having 6 or more cards. It's a nonsense. The same replay operator that paused Curtis foul. No, the replay operator doesn't get to show the image that gets shown to the referee. The replay operator supplies images to the VAR operatives. Them operatives then show what images go to the referee, from my understanding of it. But yes, the fact that that was frozen for 3 seconds at the very worst point of contact was absolutely shambolic. And I said it immediately during the watch-along when I seen him walk into the monitor. Watch. I was saying straight away, they've made their mind up here. They're sending that referee over not to have an independent look at it. They're sending him over to make sure he gets sent off. What have you been doing today? I have been playing catch up on a lot of stuff, mate. I had some notes to take for videos that I have to record for him away next week. I had a phone call with Ben about some technical stuff for the channel. And just, it's been manic. Honestly, it's been absolutely manic right through to now. So the teams are... Oh, that is a very tasty kit. That Union Saint-Gilloise kit is very nice. I like the blue and yellow together. So, my friends, don't forget, do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the stream, and most importantly, thank you for being here with us. I'm just making sure I have everything ready at my end for the watch along. Okie doke. Perfection. Right. The teams are in the tunnel. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. VAR is only ever used to overturn a decision. How many times have you seen that ref uphold their on-pitch decision? Very rarely. Very rarely. Yeah. I think VAR should be there, if we're using it, to correct every mistake. And I've mentioned this before. How many times have we seen a team get a corner they shouldn't have got and a goal comes from it? Or the corner leads to a phase of play where somebody fouls, gets a booking and sent off or something. So I think VAR should be able to correct every mistake. That's my take on it. Or else what's the point? You either want to remove errors from the game or you don't. When do you think Gravenberch will score? I don't know. Hopefully tonight, Hopefully we get the boys to score tonight. Trent captain of the side. Boys are in the tunnel, ready to go. Liverpool, of course, going to be in our home strip of red. Union Saint-Gilloise in the blue and yellow strip. Do you want to know the real piece de resistance of stupidity? So remember we had conversations around the fact that the Premier League haven't been adopting the technology, the semi-offside technology. Do you know why? Because of their contract with Nike for the footballs. Nike's footballs haven't been tested enough with the with the automated offside technology. So the Premier League can't adopt it, not because of professional reasons or technical reasons, but because of money. Money. Because of their deal with Nike, technology is being held back because of money. There you go. That's why we haven't had the semi-automated VAR or offside technology brought in. Clubs voted against it, and then you have this issue with Nike and not having tested their footballs with the system. More commercial nonsense. It's sad to even have to talk about these things. If it was a technical reason, an actual genuine technical reason, fair enough. But balls exist that can do the job. If Nike haven't tested them, then tough shit for Nike. Up to Cambridge said, "Hey Craig, love the channel. Good luck tonight. Let's hope you lot win." From a Cambridge fan. Thank you, my friend, for your super chat. Much appreciated. Would just like to remind everyone that the same anchors, I'm trying not to get in trouble, who are crying about a replay were the same hypocrites that wanted an entire season voided. Look, again, there's a lot of anti-Liverpool sentiment to a lot of the reactions, buddy, around what's happened. Did you see Klopp wants a rematch? No, I've never heard anything about it, mate. Sure, I just run a Liverpool fan channel that talks about all things Liverpool, but I didn't know anything about Klopp asking for a rematch. Maybe Sky should have mentioned it. Yes, my man, I've seen it. And he was asked the question and he answered it. And he made very clear as well that he was speaking just on a personal basis and not on behalf of the football club. And then, of course, Sky went to it. Jurgen Klopp demands a replay because, well, I'll let you figure out why yourself. I heard that the FA fine is 25k. Yeah, it's an automatic thing. I think if I'm open to be corrected on this, I think if a team gets 6 cards or more in a game, automatically they get a 25 grand fine. I'm again open to be corrected on that one, but I think that's the case. Salah left wing. Diogo returns to the wings in a few years. Am I seeing this? What? What? What are you talking about? In what world is Salah left wing? On our graphic there, buddy, he's right wing. I'm very confused by what's going on there now. I'm in a Premier in a Heathrow watching Craig. It's my only hope. Lee, I won't let you down, buddy. I'll keep you up to date with what is going on. Trent has the boys in a huddle now, just before kickoff. Really quickly, I'll run through the Liverpool team again for you guys. It's Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back, with Ibrahima Kanade and Jarell Kwanzaa in the centre back positions. Midfield is Endo, Gravenberch and Harvey Elliott. Up top, on the left hand side, Diogo Jota. Through the centre, Darwin Núñez. And on the right, Mohamed Salah. Kelleher has stitches, I think, mate, which is why he's unable to play. Salah is starting on the left today, is he? What? Right, we're about to get underway anyway, so stick with us. Liverpool playing from right to left as we like to do in the first half, attacking the Annie Road end. Salah's on the right side there as their starting mate, so as you can see from kickoff, Salah's playing on the right. Right, we are underway, and again, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can check out all the wares at manscaped.com. Use our discount code Anfield20 to get yourself 20% off and free shipping. Right, here we go. Endo, ball back to Costas. Jarell Kwanzaa. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ball, lovely ball through the line to Gravenberch. His first touch is a bit loose, but he manages to regain possession. Gravenberch, out right hand side. Here comes Harvey Elliott. Elliott cuts back infield, drops his shoulder, then it spins back out right hand side. Come on, boys. Press, 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 press. Well done. Well done. Again. Unlucky. Mo can't keep the ball in on the far side. It goes out for a Union throw-in. See? Where was all this nonsense about him being on the left? Why would he be on the left? It doesn't make any sense. Right, if anybody needs me to sync as well, I will sync when it hits the 2 minutes just for you guys. That Union Saint-Gilloise kit is really, really nice. I love the colours, the blue and yellow. Throw in taken by Trent. Back to Kwanzaa. He rolls it out to Costas. Costas now left hand side. Ball in field. Little flick. Gravenberch tries to win it. He's brushed off. Press comes on from Costas. Union have it now right wing. They're getting bodies forward. Ball slipped up the line. Ibu comes across, does really well, puts that out for a Union throw-in. Sounds like Sweden's kit. It's gorgeous. It's really, like, it's more blue than yellow. There's a bit of yellow on it, but it looks really nice. And here comes Kevin McAllister to take the throw in. This game will forever be the McAllister derby. Liverpool clear the first ball there, but Union are forced all the way back to the keeper. Look at that from Darwin. Go on, lad. Love that from Darwin. Chases the keeper down, forced him to a hurried clearance. Endo now, out to Elliott. Go on, the boys. Love that from Darwin. That determination. Sorry, I forgot to sync at 2 minutes. I got really excited. But the good news is we're coming up to 3 minutes, so we'll sync there. Right, we're coming up to the 3 minute mark, so I will sync for 10 seconds if you need to sync up with us. So it is 3 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ball goes out off a Union Saint-Gilloise player for Liverpool throw in on this left hand side. Wes Roberts said, greetings from across the pond in the US, looking for Captain Chaos to get a goal. Hopefully not an injury though. That's my big fear here, Wes, is that Salah or Darwin picks up an injury when Jota and Gakpo are ruled out of the game of the weekend. So that's, my first concern here is that these boys get through the game without a knock. And thank you for your super chat, mate. You're very kind. Ali to Gerald Kwanzaa. Out right hand side to Elliott. Elliott to Mo. Mo infield to Darwin. Back to Mo. Kanade. Out left hand side to Costas. Come on, boys. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take this off my screen real quick. There you go. It's blocking my view. Free kick to Liverpool. Trent brought down about 30 yards out, so maybe a little bit too far for a shot. Maybe not. Depends how boisterous Trent's feeling. Thank you for the boys for putting the super chats up on screen as well. We're trying to do as many of them as we can. The lads work really hard in the background. So can we get some love hearts in the chat for Ben and Connor for all the great work in the background, keeping the streams ticking along nice and steadily. Oh, go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Oh. First chance of the game. Mo's through one-on-one with the keeper. Tries to slip it in beside him. Keeper gets a touch and it goes behind for a corner. Mo will feel like he probably should have scored that one. It was a ball through from midfield. Yeah, Mo should have scored here, boys. Keeper does really well, though. Gets down low to his right. Gets a touch on it and it goes behind for a corner. I mean, get those love hearts flowing in the chat for the boys. Right, Costas now at the delivery. Gives the signal. Ball in. Headed by Diogo Jota. Can Salah keep it in on the far side? No. A little bit too much on it and it goes behind. Yeah, Salah will defo feel he should have scored that one. But if there's one thing we know about the great man is that he'll just brush it off, and next time he'll find the target. Someone said, Ben, we're all with you. We all know what it's like to have our teams in a row. I'm not. I hope they stay there. I'm not with him on that. I'm with Ben on everything else. I'll be a support for everything. But to say anything other than I'm enjoying every minute of Manchester United being crap would just be me being disingenuous. So, yes, but no. Hello, Craig, said Robbie Collins. 4-0 Liverpool tonight. Hope you're well. Robbie is a very... When I say OG, I mean OG on the channel. Robbie's been around a long, long time. Thank you, Robbie. I'm very good, my man. Wes said for Ben and Connor, thank you, mate. I'll make sure they absolutely don't get any of that. No, of course I will. Thank you, mate. I'll buy them both a Freddo. Connor's ears perk up whenever we talk about Freddos. He's a Freddo aficionado. Right, Gravenberch now on the break for Liverpool. Salah now, right hand side. James Henry, thank you, buddy, for gifting an Anfield Agenda membership to LNZ Fabio. Is that supposed to be broccoli in the chat there? Because it looks more like lettuce to me than broccoli. See, Mark, now that looks like broccoli. When I'm talking about Connor and Freddo's, by the way, I'm not joking. Connor often says to me, this cost X amount, or so many Freddo's. Better commentary than Sky or TNT could ever hope for. I'm available, bud. I'm available for corporate work. I've always said I'd love to be the person that takes over and rescues beIN Sports from Richard Keys and Andy Gray. That would be a dream job for me, to go to Doha to work with beIN Sports, or to go and work in the States in a sunny climate somewhere in America. That'd be the only thing. And I've no interest in working with Sky or BT or any of that. But if I got an offer to go work in America, or to go work for beIN Sports over in Doha, I mean, I wouldn't say no. Qatari Craig, new segment. I just really want to live in a warm climate. Oh, here we go. Costa's in on the left. Ball across. Unlucky dude. Salah keeps it in on the far side. Ball back across. Union clear it. Goes out for a throw into Liverpool on the far side. Trent looking to get on with it quickly. Up the broccoli. Boo. Throw in taken. Ball back with Trent. Salah. Gravenberch. Strike. Comes back. Darwin scores, but I think the flag's up for offside. Flag's up against Darwin, so it won't count. Sharp though. He's sharp. He's ready. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, spot on decision. He was offside. No arguments about that. But it's a warning for Union. It's a warning. Unlucky. Good strike by Ryan though. Bit of movement on that ball. Keeper does well to get a save. Darwin's there for the tap in, but unfortunately he was indeed offside. So still scoreless. What did you have for dinner today? Kieran, I only eat once a day, mate, and I only eat at 1 a.m. So I haven't eaten yet. All I have at this point of the day is water and coffee. Ten minutes on the clock at Anfield. It's still scoreless. If you are enjoying the stream, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on it. 500 likes. 3,500 people watching. Come on. Ball's back with Alisson now. He's been closed down. No pressure from him. Nice side foot pass into midfield. Kanade has it now. Far side. McDonald's or KFC? KFC. Kanade now in possession. Back to Alisson. To Jarrell Kwanzaa. Jota. Up the line to Gravenberch. Come on, Ryan. Come on. Lovely ball that floated out towards Mo. Mo brings it down out of the air. Nice vision there from Ryan. Back to Trent. Darwin. We look sharp, by the way. The boys look focused and sharp. Trent looks on it. Looks like there's no lingering issues with Trent's injury. Thank God. Ball slipped through looking for Jota. Unlucky. Has Jota's red been overturned? No, Zach, it hasn't. They've admitted that he shouldn't have been sent off, but no over. So they've admitted in their what's the phrase I'm looking for? Fucking hell. Investigation. In the investigation, they've shown that the second yellow card shouldn't have been given. They didn't even look at the first, which also shouldn't have been given. So they've admitted that it shouldn't have been a red card, but it is a red card. So that's not much use to anybody, is it? Fish fillet or quarter pounder? I'm not a sociopath, mate. The answer is, of course, quarter pounder. Beef or fish? Do I look like a man who's going to answer fish? Free kick to Liverpool. McAllister getting a little bit tasty there. Robert Dog, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. Thank you very much, Robert. You're very kind. Men or women? Both. We're all awesome. Big world full of awesomeness. That's what we are, my man. Costas with that's a belter delivery. Headed away by the Union defender. Gravenberg wins the second ball. Flicks it forward to Jota. Shouldn't have let that bounce, Diogo. Shouldn't have let it bounce, dude. Once he let it bounce, the defender had a chance to get back at him and sees it behind for a goal kick. Chicken wings or nuggets? Depends. Depends on the mood I'm in. Is that weird? Like, I don't have a definitive answer. Sometimes I'll defo be on the wing bus. Other times I'll be fully on board that chicken nugget train. So, depends. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC with Roberts. Can't beat this channel. Turn it on. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you, Lee. Top man. Ooh! Another opportunity, but cleared by Union Saint-Gilloise. It's back now with Costas. Costas feeds the ball across to Ibu. Little 1-2 with Trent. Canade. That is a lovely ball through the lines, but Jota's first touch lets him down. And Union clear it, but it go. I don't know why I'm Union like it's the German team, Union St. Berlin. It's Union, excuse me. Throw in taken quickly. Just got in. Gravenberg great so far, said Rabadan. He has been, mate, you're right. That shot from distance that was parried by the keeper was a nice strike as well. Last stream I watched was on Twitch. Work has worked me like mad, but I'm back. Great to have you in, Robert. PGMOL or broccoli? Ooh. PGMOL or broccoli? I feel like I'd be less sick with broccoli, so broccoli. Oh, unlucky. Darwin with a strike. Leaning back a bit, goes over the bar. Burger King or Subway? Oh, Burger King. Craig is for pistachio. If somebody's asking me my favourite ice cream flavour, 100% pistachio. Love a bit of pistachio ice cream. PGMOL or cauliflower? I've never tasted cauliflower. I'm not joking, I haven't. I at least tried to eat broccoli when I was younger, but I've really, really never tasted cauliflower. Allison now, out to Canade. 15 minutes on the clock. Well, 15 and a half minutes on the clock at Anfield, still scoreless. Man United or Man City? Man United, because at least I have respect for them and a proper competitive nature. I've no respect for this current City. Costas, good work. Flags up though. Free kick to Liverpool. Mohammed the King or Messi? Messi. I mean, I love Mo, but Messi's the greatest player of my lifetime, so. Do your best American accent. I'm not good at accents at all, mate. Like, I really amn't. I don't think. No, there's no accents I can do. Elliot now. Bit of pitch in front of him. Elliot slips the ball into Salah. Ball across. Oh. It's a great bit of play. Elliot bursts in, slips into the right channel to Salah. Salah unselfishly rolls it across the 6-yard box. And when I say it was a tap in for Darwin, I'm not exaggerating it. He puts it wide from 5 yards. Oh. Oh, lads, that's a sitter. I can't sugarcoat it. Union on the attack now, left side. Well done, Trenton Elliott. Good defending, puts it out for a throw in to the Belgian side. How we're not 1-0 up, lads, I don't know. Should have been 1-0. I'm not going to go in on Darwin on it, like, because, you know, we know he'll shake it off and come back, but it was great play. Good work by Elliott. Very unselfish from Mo, and Darwin, he should have scored. There's no other way. Goal kick anyway to Liverpool. Craig, your favourite beer? I have 3. Corona, San Miguel, and Peroni. Salah. Don't mind Heineken either. Trent, Salah, Gravenberch. Tries to take on player. Is dispossessed. It's back now with Costa Simicas inside the Liverpool half. Favourite Liverpool song, Fields of Anfield Road. Ireland or England? Come on now. Elliott, to Kwanzaa, to Costas, Jota. There's much better Mexican beer than Corona. I didn't say there wasn't, my friend. Somebody asked me a question and I gave them an answer based on what I've drank. I'm not a big drinker, like, so I don't really drink. Do I drink Guinness? No, I don't. Far too heavy for my liking, Guinness. Again, Liverpool pushing and pushing and pushing, but with almost 20 minutes on the clock at Anfield, it is still Liverpool Football Club 0, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Should be a couple of goals up probably at this point. Have I tried Erdinger? I think I have once. I think. Do you know what I haven't tried though? And I want to try? Moretti. I haven't tried that. And I haven't tried Canadian either. Cheesecake or ice cream? Cheesecake. Easy. Costas. The Elliott. Diogo Jota. Ball back inside to Endo. Endo forgot the ball. Kwanzaa steps up, plays it to Trent. Brewdog is good. I know lots of people who drink Brewdog, yeah. They're the small cans, right? I've seen lots of people drink them. Ball in. Salah header. Ooh. Would have been a collector's item that. Keeper saved it, but header on target from Mo. Chips or crisps? I need to know the context of that question. Do you mean, do I call it chips or crisps? Or do I prefer French fried potatoes or crisps? So, of course I call it crisps because I'm Irish. And if you're talking about potato things, or then crisps. Shankill or Bray? Come on, Dougie. Come on! Fuck Bray. Shankill all the way. All the Bray was ever good for, Dougie, was the Star Amusements and you're mitching off school, go down and play. Kwanzaa. Back to Ali. What made you start a fan channel? Well, Robert, you know, I looked at it and I thought the women of the world have been shortchanged. And, you know, I look around YouTube and I see the watch-alongs and I don't see any talent for the ladies. So, obviously it was my civic duty to come on here and give the ladies a little bit of something to get excited about, to try and make sure they enjoy the football experience. So I felt like it was a community service more than anything else. Lauren, thank you, buddy, says, Alexa's brother, what a bloodline. I'm shameless, I know. He looks a lot older though, doesn't he? Like, Kevin looks a good bit older than Alexis. Skepov, thank you for the super sticker, bud. Appreciate you. Edinburgh or London? I haven't been to Edinburgh. I haven't been to Scotland, actually. London frightens the shit out of me. As do a lot of big cities, to be fair. I'm just not a big city person. Who do you think the biggest YouTuber football fan is? You've got to say, it's got to be Goldbridge. You know, if you're looking at numbers, and you'd have to say the one that gets the most views is probably Goldbridge. The best is the fella you're looking at right now, but the guy that with the biggest views is Goldbridge. For now. He's out. Fuck off! He's 25, Lauren. My God, the fella had a hard paper round. 25. My God. He must have been getting served drinks since he was about 11. He's defo that lad that came back from school one summer with a full beard. Like, what? 25? Holy God. What primary school did I go to? Skulwira in Shankill. It's grand and handy. It was just a walk to a field from me gaff over. It was grand and handy. Favourite tea brand? Coffee. See, if you answer that in Ireland, you answer it in one of two ways. You're either Lions or Barry's. And that tells you what part of the country you're from as well with the answer. Thoughts on swords in Dublin? Do you know what? Honestly, Callum, I've never really spent much time in swords outside the area near the airport. So I don't know. 24 minutes on the clock. Still awaiting the opening goal at Anfield. Underwear or no underwear? Well, clearly I'm not having my good tracksuit bottoms ruined with skid marks. So underwear. Definitely. I can't have things destroyed by my skid marks, mate. So underwear all the way. Oh, Union have the ball left side. Cross in. Well done. Costa stabs it away. Go on, Costas. See it out. Why did you slide there? And then he goes fucking playing basketball. Gives away a stupid free kick. Costas slides when all he had to do was walk and boot the ball out. Then he manages to go full Harlem Globetrotters when he's on the ground. I mean, there's about 8 handballs there between the two of them, to be fair. Waffles or pancakes? I like them both, but pancakes. Right. Salah or my 67-year-old grandma with type 2 diabetes? Well, I don't know how many records your 67-year-old grandma with type 2 diabetes has broken, so I'm going to say Mo. Ball in. Header. Ooh, over the bar. That could have been the opening goal for the Belgian side right there. Ball played in. The Union Saint-Gilloise player gets above our defence and heads it over the bar, and it was far too easy. Far too easy at the back post. Adidas or Nike? Come on now. Of all the questions you can ask me. Oh, Darwin. Jota. Penalty, ref. Penalty. Penalty. Come on now. No? Shenanigans. Hang on now, Costas. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's have a look at this. Nah, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not. No, it's not. Never a penalty. We're back underway. No penalty, just to confirm. And it wasn't a penalty. In real time, I wasn't sure. One replay, you could see straight away. Trent. Elliott. Right hand side. Harvey Elliott. He's had another good game today, Harvey. Just as I say that, he gives the ball away. Commentator's curse. Dublin or Belfast? Do you know, the answer would have always been Dublin. But over the last 5 to 10 years, the city in the centre of Dublin, it's going to the dogs. So I'm going to say Belfast. Like, if I was to go out on a night out, I'd pick Belfast over Dublin. Lamb or pork chops? I don't eat pork chops. And I don't eat pork chops not because I don't like pork chops, because I'm sick of them. My mother fed them to us way too often growing up. So, lamb. But on the Adidas night question, I mean, look at every stream I'm on. What am I wearing? I live in Fox's Grove. There you go. I used to live in Eaton Wood, mate, so we're right beside each other. I used to walk through your estate on the way down Corban, or on the way down, Queen's Road to the tennis club. I know all about Fox's Grove, my man. How are we not ahead yet, by the way? I feel like we're going off topic here. How are we not ahead? Endo. To Trent. Ribs or wings? Oh, I don't know, dude. I love them both. Both of them make me want to get naked and roll around in barbecue sauce. So I got to say ribs, but I like them both. Chocolate or crisps? Crisps. Ball out left side. Costas. Keeps it in play. Come on, boys. Find the breakthrough. Gravenberg, nice little drop of the shoulder. Head up, pulls it back. Ugh. Again, the Belgian side defend it and clear their lines. Now they've got a chance to counter. Liverpool trying to get bodies back. Trent steps in, wins it back, goes back to Allison. Well done, Trent. Do you think Kane leaving Tottenham was probably the best thing for them? I said it last season, Robert, that I weirdly thought it might be the making of the Spurs group, because when you've got somebody like Kane there, it's easy to just say, give it to Harry, let Harry pull out a piece of magic, you know? So, weirdly, I always thought that they'd push on when Kane left. But Kane's an amazing player, don't get me wrong. Come on, boys. Costas, that's just stupid. Comes in and body checks the player, giving away another free kick. Lamb, pork, beef or chicken roast dinner? Beef. League of Ireland team, Shelburne. The Belgian player is still down. Referee's waving on the medical team now on the Belgian side. So we have a bit of a break in play. Do hit the subscribe button, by the way, if you're new to the channel. It is great to have you with us. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. We have gone past 221,000 subscribers, which still freaks the shit out of me, lads. I won't lie. So make sure that you do hit that subscribe button if you are new. And don't forget to check out our brand new channel as well. As we have a break and play, just another reminder, we're being brought to you today with thanks to our sponsors, Manscaped.com. Manscaped are known for their elite bald skills, but with the beard hedger, they are helping people notice that you also have a pretty face. Manscaped's now focusing on their off-the-ball movement with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The Beard Hedger Face Trimmer is a waterproof cordless trimmer which has 20 hair cutting lengths, all with just one guard, so no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade that is rough on hair but smooth on your face, and just because Manscaped have moved above the groin, it doesn't mean that they've forgotten to keep track of your ball skills. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool available on the market, and unlike me, the trimmer's battery lasts an entire 90 minutes, meaning you could shave your nuts for the entirety of the football game if you so wished. You can get a wide range of packages and product at manscaped.com with 20% off and free shipping using our discount code Anfield20. Christmas is coming up as well, so nothing says I love you, Dad, like clean balls. So there was a medical emergency in the main stand. Curtis Jones, who was warming up, jogged back down the touchline to alert the medics. Fans gesturing that urgent help was required. That comes from James Pearce. So hopefully the person who required that medical assistance is okay. All our thoughts and best wishes are of course going towards that person. Is your live and FAQ? I can do it all, mate. I can do ad reads, FAQs, commentary, the whole shebang. It's what separates me from the rest. Josh, welcome to Anfield Agenda FD, Josh Thurman. Love the sales pattern with Manscaped. Thank you. They're a very easy brand to pitch, to be fair. And one of the things Manscaped said to us all the time is, have fun, be yourself. Big mistake telling that to me. Imagine, Dougie, imagine telling somebody from Shankill to just have fun with it and be yourself and don't be afraid to get a little bit creative. Free kick here to Liverpool. Handball against McAllister. Actually, it didn't even look like it hit his hand there. It looked like it hit his chest. Craig Holden or Prime Keane. Well, I don't know who that Craig Holden fella is. Is he like me but without the U in his surname? Right, here we go. Free kick to Liverpool. 34 minutes on the clock. Come on, boys. Ball in. Goes behind, overhit, goal kick. Oh, na na. Well, Sam Silvercat, I hope the fake score was worth it, bud, because you're now banned. So, yeah, all that for nothing. Well done. Ball goes out. Liverpool ball deep inside their own half. Do, 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 do. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Still Liverpool 0. Union Saint-Gilloise 0. No comment. Do you know what I mean? Imagine us sitting around after a few cans of Stonehouse, sitting around the field in Shankill, getting creative ideas for one of these videos, Dougie. I think we sell a lot of them, let's be honest. Oh, go on, Darwin, strike! Keeper saves at the near post, unlucky Darwin. Darwin with a strike there, tests the keeper, gets to his right post, touches it round. It's a Liverpool corner on this near side. I do not rate Endo. I'm sure he's fucking heartbroken. Another Liverpool corner. That one comes to nothing. Who was it that said that, by the way, about Endo? Where's your comment gone? Night Journey. Mate, I don't know. I don't know what to say. So, did your mother never say one of those things where if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything at all? And I don't know how we can rate. Look at the hairy back bastard. Look at this fella. Mate, Mate, no wonder he's the top off and not cold. He's got a full woolly jumper on there. Do you see the state of that? Ladies, I want to assure you, Manscaped will make sure that that type of scene never happens again. Never. That's what you need the lawnmower for, my friends. Just there. For the love of God. So for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, there was a fella there conducting, I should say, the Belgian fans, and he was top off, but his back was, let's just say, hairy. Trent, ball through the lines looking for Elliott, overhit. Thank God Klopp playing all the first team has given us this early lead that we can take all the lads off early in the second half. You know, going strong's really paying off here. Oh, for the love of God. Right, 7 minutes to go till half time. Jota, ball in field, unlucky, headed away. Come on, boys, keep pushing. We nick one before half time. Gravenberch, left side. He's had a good first half, Gravenberch. Bit loose sometimes in possession, just like there actually, but all in all, he's had some good forward drive and runs in this first half. We're at home as well. I know, I'm baffled. Really don't get why we went so strong, but also don't get how we've gone so strong and they haven't been able to put a couple past them yet, because we've been all over them. Salah or Rush? Well, one's a centre forward, mate, and one's a right winger, so... Come on, boys. Costas. Again, come on. What happens if you ban someone? They can't comment. They can still watch, but they can't comment. Trent. Come on, boys. Five minutes to go. Still Liverpool 0, Union Saint-Gilloise 0 in the Europa League. For people asking and moaning about being moaned out, if you repeat the same question multiple times over and over again, our moderators are asked to time you out, because spamming just makes the situation worse for everyone. Like, we have slow-mo turned on in the chat as it is to try and make sure that everybody gets a chance to get their comments in and we can get through as much as we can. Our play is torpid? I think we played alright, you know. Just haven't taken some really clear chances. Salah and Darwin should both be on the score sheet. But other than that, it's like those frustrating Premier League days where we played against a low block and we struggled to find a way through. It kind of feels like one of those games here. Odds out of 10 I get you tattooed on my arse cheek. I mean, I hope the answer to that's 0. For all of our sakes. Good tackle, Ibu. Throw in on the far side to the Belgian outfit. Do you think Klopp will make changes? See, I'm very, very confused why he went so strong. And now, if we don't get the breakthrough, it backfires. Because you can start taking players off. And you don't want to look to the bench to bring off youngsters to try and rescue the first team. Endo would have been defending there, but it gives the Belgian side a corner. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time left in the first half. Which, again, Ali gets on with it quickly to Trent. Trent bursts forward. Nobody's gone near him yet. He's run about 60 yards to Darwin. Darwin back to Trent. Strike. Keeper parries it. And Ryan Gravenberch scores his first Liverpool goal. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. It is Liverpool who open the lead. A quick free kick taken by Alisson Becker to Trent. Trent runs up the pitch, cuts inside, has a strike. The keeper, who's had a very good game so far, parries it and spills it back into play. There's Ryan Gravenberch to tap it home. It is Liverpool 1, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. And I'm delighted because Ryan Gravenberch's first half performance deserves that goal. Well done, Gravenberch. Well done, Trent. Well done, Alisson, getting on with the free kick quickly. And finally, we have the breakthrough. It is Liverpool who lead by 1-0. You ready? Ooh, don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Go on, Newland. I just can't control my feet. He's back, baby. He's back. Newland celebrates as Liverpool take the lead 1-0. Sunshine, pop, pop, moonlight, good times, boogie. Oh, Union Saint-Gilloise go down the other end, but Ibu's there to put it behind. They nearly had an equaliser straight away. I was too busy celebrating a bit of Newland. And they nearly go down the other end, but Ibu gets there, puts it behind, and they've got a corner. Liverpool 1-0 up inside the final 30 seconds of normal time in the first half. Gravenberch's performance deserves that goal as well. He's been brilliant. Why is he called Newland? I will explain in a moment. Let me just deal with this corner. You'll love this shithousery as well, by the way, Karen. You'll love this. Karen and Pete, sorry. 1 second. Right, here comes the corner. 2 minutes added on by the referee. They go short with the corner. Flicked in. Ref said offside. That worked well, didn't it? So, he's called Newland because remember when everybody wanted the league null and voided? Well, we wanted a little mascot to say a massive FU to Karen Brady, to all those people that want the league null and voided. So we said Newland Voider. That's his name. Null and void. Newland Voider. So he's our little dancing mascot alien. And he is 2 fingers up to everybody that wanted that season null and voided. That's his name. Newland. His surname's Voider. So Newland Voider. That's the story. Imagine me trying to explain that to a sponsor, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, when we score, we bring a dancing alien on the screen because nothing says football like a naked dancing alien. But I don't know, it's just become a thing. And we've stuck with it for years now. So Newland's here forever. And we need Newland merch, right? No Newland, no party. 30 seconds left of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Liverpool leading by a Ryan Gravenberch goal to 0. Costas, He's dispossessed. Yes, Ebu. Yes, Ebu. That's good defending from the big man. Well in, Ebu. That Ebu is showing leadership here. Like, he's taking control of that back four. It's been a solid first half performance all around, to be honest with you. There's no real complaints. Right, my friends, it is half-time at Anfield, and it is, of course, Liverpool who lead by a goal to nil. Ryan Gravenberch with the goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold with the assist. So as we go into half-time, the Reds have finally gotten the breakthrough. The breakthrough. We've broken through. There you go. All the words. Gravenberch is playing great. He is keen, definitely. He's had a very good first half. Goal aside, even at that, he's had a good first half. And he had a tester earlier on as well that forced the keeper into a save. Are you from Shankill? Yes, but there's no H in Shankill. It's Shankill. I am, mate. Yes, I grew up in Shankill. Craig, you should be a centre-back. I was a goalkeeper, Oliver, when I played. So, at half-time, it is Liverpool leading by a goal to nil. So I wonder how long Kloppo leaves the first team out there before maybe make some changes. So let's have a little reminder of who is on the bench today and available for Jurgen. Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Lucho Diaz, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, Curtis Jones, Andy Robertson, Joel Matip, Luke Chambers, Ben Doak, Miroslav Jaros and Fabian Mrozek. They are Liverpool's options from the bench. And hopefully we see a bit of Ben Doak. I think it would make a lot of sense to bring Curtis Jones on as well, considering he's suspended for the next 3 league games. Does your kid like football? Not really, no. He's more into gaming. Well, I say more into, he's absolutely obsessed with gaming. You're a goalkeeper for your local club as well. There you go. Are you also a lunatic? Because I was one of those lunatic goalkeepers. I think we all are, to be fair. Can I have a shout out? I'm a goalkeeper, plays at academy level. Gary, keep doing what you're doing, my man. Gary Powell, shout out to you, and I wish you all the best, buddy. And don't forget, if you ever make it and become famous, don't forget about some old tickets there for Mr. Houlden. Craig, are you tall? No, I'm not. I was too short to make it as a goalkeeper in the levels of today. I'm 5'10", so no, nowhere near like what the lads will be these days, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and upwards. Wait, Dublin Shankill or Belfast Shankill? So Belfast Shankill has the H in it. It's Shankill. Dublin Shankill has no H in it. I'm from Dublin Shankill. James Bond or John Wick? Mohamed Salah. Clearly. Mo should be the next Cadbury's Milk Tray Man, James Bond, whatever. The next Ghostbuster. Just doesn't matter, just give it to Mo. He can do. Imagine Mo, Milk Tray Man ad, slipping through there, full on tuxedo, big beautiful hair on him. I mean, all because the ladies love a box of Cadbury's Milk Tray. Mohamed Salah. Tell me he wouldn't do bits as the Milk Tray Man. Can I have a shout out? It's my birthday. Looney, happy birthday. Craig, would you go watch Liverpool if they play in the final in Dublin? I would love to, of course. But the likelihood of me being able to, and the likelihood of me not making content, because if Liverpool in a final in Dublin, I feel it's my duty to be with you guys for that. So I would like to, if we got to the final, do a live show in the Sugar Club or somewhere again with a watch-along involved in the show, and, you know, us to have a fun night of it together. So that would be my real goal if Liverpool got to the... maybe even bring a few Dublin-based or Irish-based Liverpool content creators together for a night. Like, you could get the Trippers lads, you could have us, we could do a few bits, like... I'd love to put something like that together. in Vicar Street, the Sugar Club, somewhere where, you know, we can bring 400 or 500, even more Liverpool fans together, do a watch along, do some pre-match, post-match, halftime content, reaction afterwards, live podcast. Yeah. Callum said, lost my uncle to cancer the other day. Liverpool never failed to cheer me. I'm so sorry to hear about the passing of your uncle, Callum. Cancer is a horrible disease, buddy. And yeah, our condolences to you and your family. Alexander said, Arsenal fan here. I'm worried about you lot this year. You've revamped your midfield in a single season, whereas we've somehow got worse after 200 million. I don't think you've got worse. I think you're just probably missing a real predatory goal scorer. I certainly don't look at that Arsenal team and think they've gotten worse, mate. I think you've got a great group of players there. I don't understand the goalkeeper situation, if I'm being entirely honest, but I mean, I think you're a very good team, and I think Mikel Arteta's done a very good job. Roses or heroes? Probably heroes, but just about. Right, just a quick halftime ad read, my friends. We are being brought to you with thanks to our unbelievable sponsors, Manscaped.com. Manscaped have always been known for their elite bald skills, a little bit like myself, really. But with their beard hedger, they're helping people notice that not only do you have those big Irish nuts, but you also have a beautiful face. Manscaped is now focusing on their off-the-ball movement with their beard hedger pro kit. Now, clearly, I'm a man who doesn't have a beard. Not because I can't grow one, or not because I can't tame one, because I can't grow one. So if I did, I'd definitely be using the Beard Hedger Pro. Also, don't forget, Manscaped hasn't just moved above the groin. They've not forgotten about your balls either. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch as tidy as it should be. And unlike me, the trimmer's battery lasts a full 90 minutes, meaning if you so wished, you could sit there shaving your nether regions throughout the entire 90 minutes. You can get a wide range of packages, including the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Beard Hedger kit at manscaped.com. And with our discount code Anfield20, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. And yeah, don't forget, Christmas is coming up as well. Do I like cricket? No, I don't. Do it in the point. Oh, do you know what? This is how fucking deluded I am, right? So last night, I was at the Point Depot with the missus last night, or the 3 Arena as it's known now, but those dubs, it's always going to be the Point Depot. So I was there last night for a comedy show. Gabriel Iglesias, or Fluffy, as he's more commonly referred to, was playing in Dublin last night. Finally, after about 30 years of comedy, he made his way to Dublin, and we went to the show. And we got there, and I said to my missus, yeah, I'll probably have it like this as well when I play here. Looking around, going, yeah, I'll probably lay this play out the same when Anfield Agenda are here. He says deludedly, but you know, you got to dream big. I missed your super chat, Capalot. Sorry, bud. Let me scroll back through. Capalot, it's crazy how everyone has switched on Darwin. Mate, there's a lot of petulant reactionary fans. Like, people love to say I'm reactionary, but I am in the moment. But in the grand scheme of things, I've no doubts about Darwin. So if anybody's shown any hate towards Darwin, I mean, grow up. Darwin's been exciting as he's been frustrating today, said Alex Alvarado. Thank you, Alex, as well, for your super chat, mate. Appreciate that. And thank you to Mark, who tries to keep me up to date with all the bits and pieces I missed as well, our chief moderator. Mark never gets the credit for his amazing work, so much love to Mark. Eat broccoli or say the PGMOL isn't corrupted. So, I've never used the phrase corrupted. I've never said that phrase. Very carefully, mind you, because I don't want my channel to be gone. But I'd rather eat broccoli than give them any credit, if that works for you. Games being crap, but I've been here, Mark, keeping you up to date with what's going on, answering your questions on favourite food topics and whatnot. Right, my friends, we're about 500 subscribers away from 222k. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do. We'd really appreciate your support. And also, don't forget to check out our brand new second channel that we've just launched this week, or this month, I should say, excuse me. Actually, it's October now. Don't mind anything I just said. Check out our brand new second channel, which we just launched last month, which is of course Top of the League. You will find a link to Top of the League in the description of this stream, or you can go to the comments where it's pinned to the top of the live chat. Top of the League is where we're going to be bringing you the best of Premier League and European football for the time being, as we will move it outwards from football in the long term. But right now, it's going to become your second favourite football channel, we hope, after Anfield Agenda. We've got a topical video up there today where I look at the contenders for this season's Champions League, give you my take on who I think will make it all the way, and ask you guys to let us know yours as well. So please do check out the video on there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button over on Top of the League as well. We'll be back on Top of the League live on Sunday for the Arsenal-Manchester City game. Would you rather Suarez stay at Liverpool and Salah not join, or the opposite? No. There can't be any world where Salah doesn't join Liverpool. No. I loved El Pistolero. Loved him. But no. I can't have a world where we didn't get to witness Mohamed Salah. So, thoughts on Endo so far? I mean, I've gotten stronger weed before. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I thought he's done alright. Yeah, I thought he's done alright. He was saying the other day that he has to play a bit more advanced than he's used to playing at Liverpool. When he was playing in Stuttgart, he basically just sat in front of the back four. So at Liverpool, he said Klopp wants us to condense the pitch a bit, him to play a little bit further forward. So I guess he's getting used to that, being on the front foot, winning balls, and then looking to start the attack. But I think he'll grow into it. Adrian or Andre Onana? It's a 50-50. I honestly, the hilarity of the fact that Onana was brought in because he's a sweeper keeper, great with the ball at his feet, and how many times has he given the ball away with his feet? It's never going to get old for me. So, PGMOL or FSG? And that one, probably for the first time ever, I'm going to say FSG. And that, that'll tell you how much I don't hold the PGMOL in any type of high regard. Kwanzaa out there looking like Prime VD. He's looking really good. For 20 years of age, which is young for a centre-back, I think Gerald Kwanzaa is showing all the attributes that Klopp would have hoped, and his progression's been a joy to watch, to be honest with you. Klopp or Benitez? Klopp. I mean, I love Rafa. I went to a show in Dublin actually where Rafa spoke. He just did a bit of a Q&A and a bit of a masterclass in coaching, and it was brilliant. But like Klopp. Why is Alisson starting? Kelleher's injured. He has, I think, stitches, if my memory's correct. Obviously, he snitched on somebody because we all know snitches get stitches. No, jokingly, he has an injury with some stitches, so he's unavailable. Thoughts on Gravenberch? I think today he's been very, very good. It's good to see him growing in confidence. If I'm being really blunt about it, I think sometimes he can take a little touch or two extra and a little bit too long on the ball. I'd like to see him move at times a bit quicker. But a lot to admire and like about how Gravenberch has settled into that role today and deserves his goal. Leao or Kvaratskhelia? Rafa Leao, easily. Kvaratskhelia I don't think has scored since March. But, interestingly enough, tonight I'm recording a video, part of a series that we're doing for next week when I'm away, to get you through the international break, hopefully. And tonight's video that I'm going to record is going to be about potential Mohamed Salah replacement. So I've got 6 names and I'm going to work through them on tonight. So all these videos will come out next week. I'm on holidays from Tuesday until the following Thursday. So we're going to have 8 or 9 videos that we're going to put out across the time. And that's one of them. Isak or Nunes? Nunes. I mean, maybe people think I'm deluded there, but I'd have Darwin over Isak every day of the week. Madrid or Barcelona? Does anybody want to tell them? The answer is Barcelona for me. I'm very much... Barcelona was my first ever football club that I had any notice of. My first jersey. Probably because I was just in Spain, Mallorca on holidays a lot, and my first memories of football were a lot of watching Spanish football on holidays. So Barca would be my second team after Liverpool. Babatunde said Barcelona was his first jersey too. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this last night, back in the days of when I was, watching the likes of Antonio Zubizarreta and stuff at Barca, when they weren't the Barca of today, like they weren't the all-conquering Barcelona. Maka, Jones and Diaz coming on. Hopefully. That's good sign. Yeah, so Kelleher had an injury. That's just confirmed as well. Thank you, Mark, for that. Right, here we go. We finally get the McAllister derby as Alexis is kitted off and ready to come on. So Endo coming off. Alexis McAllister coming on. Curtis Jones coming on. Mo Salah coming off, thankfully. And I say that purely because he's wrapped up in cotton wool and ready for the weekend. So I'm happy with that. And Lucho to replace Darwin. Good. I'm happy with that as well. Now that makes me feel a lot more calm. Because the boys are wrapped up now and ready for the weekend against Brighton. So, good. So, triple substitution from Kloppo. And thankfully, we're safe with regards to the injuries. Right, we're underway in the second half, my friends. Liverpool do the decent thing and launch the ball long out left side looking for Jota, who wins it. McAllister now to Lucho. McAllister back left side. Offside flag goes up though. Free kick to the Belgian side. The McAllister derby is on, Nessie. Yes, indeedy. Is that Daddy McAllister there? I think that's Daddy McAllister. Another bald hero like myself. Allison comes out, collects this ball. So we are into the second half. Just a confirmation. 3 changes from Jurgen Klopp. Lucho on, Salah off, Darwin off, Jones on, McAllister off, Endo on. So I will let you know exactly who's playing where in a second. 1 sec. I'm just trying to figure it out now. So McAllister's in the deep midfield position beside Trent. Jones is the right side of midfield. Gravenberch on the left side of midfield. So I'm gathering Elliott's going to be on the right wing. When is Klopp going to play Alexis outside of the 6? It's a good question, Colin. And I don't have the answer for you, pal. Alexis is 24, Kevin is 25. That's mental. That's mental. They look like there's such a bigger age difference. Elliott right wing, yes, he is. Elliott right wing, Jota centre, Lucho on the left side. Midfield, Gravenberch left, Jones right, McAllister in the deep position. I don't believe anybody is injured, mate. No, I think it was all just substitutions. Probably pre-planned ones. Surely you can do a Northern Ireland accent. Yes, I can. Right, let me try this. What about you, lad? Cop yourself on. What about you? That's my best attempt at a Northern Irish accent. But thank you for commenting, mate. Oh, good pressing. Jones wins it. Elliott to Ryan. He's dispossessed. Come on, boys. Have I tried Prime? I haven't, no. My kids have. My little lad has every bottle of Prime, empty ones up in his bedroom with lights inside them. I don't drink any of those type of drinks. Good Northern Irish accent. I'll take it. I mean, I'm probably butchering the accent, but I can't do accents. I'm not very good at them. I mean, I don't even really have a Dublin accent. Although I can defo do Dublin accents. You know, we can all Dublin it up a bit. Conor McGregor has about 3 Irish accents. The Dublin one for when he's in Dublin, the Irish Dublin one when he's over in America, and then somewhere in the middle. Do-do-do. Thoughts on Gavi? He's a very fine young football player. Oh, Unya now on the attack left side. Good tackle. Good tackle by Ibu. Ball goes out for a corner. From a Northern Irish man, not bad. That means a lot, mate. Honestly, thank you. I've seen a few nice comments from Northern Irish people in the chat. Thank you. Because I hate offending anybody with a bad accent. Oh my days. Allison came out, punched the ball. It went backwards, nearly into his own goal. But thankfully, Gerald Kwanzaa was there to clear it off the line. But that's a collector's item from Allison. He doesn't make those type of mistakes. And well done. Well done, Gerald Kwanzaa, for being awake. Allison, like, almost punches it into his own net. There you go. There's Allison back. Comes out and claims the next one. Do I like Celtic? I don't pay any attention to Scottish football, to be honest with you. So, I've never really been interested in the whole Scottish rivalry, Rangers, Celtic, Catholic, Protestant thing. That doesn't interest me. Am I part Scottish too? No, I'm not. My family name originates from the Netherlands. I'm second generation Catholic in my family. My family's surname is a Protestant surname, and up to my grandfather on my father's side were Protestant. My grandfather changed religions to Catholicism when he married my grandmother, and then my father's brothers, sisters and himself were the first Catholic members of our family, and I'm the second generation and my kids are the third generation. 51 minutes on the clock at Anfield. It's still Liverpool 1, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Do I like GAA? I played it all the way through school, primary and secondary school, but I don't have any time for much outside of football and boxing, to be honest. Canade, nice ball through to Jones. Jones tries to play it to Elliott, but it's intercepted. McAllister wins the ball back. Well done, Alexis. Trent, Elliott. Back to Alexis. Ball in. Jota. Oh, unlucky. Great football. Great football. Good save from the keeper. Great ball in from Alexis. Header from Jota. Keeper tips it over. It's just a well-worked chance and a good save by the Belgian side's keeper. Somebody said, can you do a Canadian accent? I'll just do the usual about whole thing that offends everybody. So, no. Right, corner. Trent over it. Grafenberg. Jones. United on top. Of what? Did you look at the league? Did you look at the... He looked at the Champions League table upside down, didn't you, dude? Oh, bless. United are on top of nothing. Nothing, mate. Other than the list of fucking hilarity. Brian, LFC USA, 20 gifted Anfield Agenda memberships. Brian, you big legend. Brian's a big Thin Lizzy fan, as you can see there from the image as well. Brian, I'm almost convinced myself at this point that we need to do the live show in Boston in March. I'm 90% of the way there. I just need a venue. I mean, imagine thinking United were on top of what? Another 7-0 whooping. I'm a centre-back. I've went from West Ham to Liverpool Academy and scored my debut. Good for you, Oliver. Good for you. Wishing you all the best, my friend. See, now, Oliver could be winding me up or not, but I take everybody at face value, so best of luck. I hope your career goes well. I hope I look back on this in years to come and go, do you know what? I had a conversation with that dude one time in my chat. Promised me corporate tickets and all he did, the cheap fucker. Trent Grafenberg shoulders the ball looking for Lucho, and lucky keeper comes out and claims it. 9 minutes into the second half, it's Liverpool 1, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Any contact with Goldbridge? No, nor do I expect there to be. We're not speaking to each other. So, look, I'm not going to speak badly of anybody, mate. I'm not here to do that. I'm just going to keep my focus on doing my own content with my lads and push forward. Not here to fall out with anybody. Not here to have petty arguments. I don't do public beefs. I handle my stuff privately. Davino. Another month of great content. If you want to do a show in Boston, I promise to be there. I have a few ideas for venues. Can look up some more. Honestly, I thought at first, right, when someone said Boston, I thought, yeah, okay. But the more I thought about it, and the more I know that there's actually a good chunk of people in our community from New York and Boston, and I thought, could we do it? Could we actually feckin' pull it off? So, I'm willing to give it a try. And don't ask me to do the Boston accent, by the way, because all you're going to get is a version of me trying to do the thing from Ted. You're not winding me up. Well, I wish you every success, Oliver. Like I said, mate, honestly, if stuff of dreams, that, pal. Well in. Do I watch Ted Lasso? Weirdly, I don't, but my wife does. And I'm the one who likes football. So, but no, I couldn't get into Ted Lasso. I just couldn't get into it when I tried to watch it. Have I thought about starting an OnlyFans? Oh. I mean, no. I haven't. Who the fuck would want to pay for me on OnlyFans to do any type of content? Do you know what I mean? No. Corner to Liverpool. Ball in from Trent. Headed away by the Belgian defender. And it'll be a Liverpool corner on the near side. Did you watch Welcome to Wrexham? I watched season 1 of Welcome to Wrexham. Yes, I thought it was very, very cleverly made. Very well put together. Have I watched the Beckham doc? I haven't. It just popped up on my suggested list on Netflix the other day. I have a whole lot of stuff I haven't got around to watching yet. Oh! Unlucky. Elliot, edge of the box. Rolls it over. To Kwanzaa out left side. To Jones. Jones strike. Deflection! Oh, unlucky. Just drops on the top of the net. Had the keeper backpedaling. No underwear, Craig, with skid marks on his tracksuits. I can promise you that. You know, if I went commando for a day, I can definitely promise you that the tracky bottoms would definitely have skid marks on them. That's my promise to you. Trent with the corner. Header over the bar, unlucky. Referee's given a free kick out though. Colin sent a super chat, said Manscaped demo from Craig on OnlyFans. Everybody, have your binoculars ready. You might need the fucking Hadrian Collider type telescope to find it, but... Rob said, I'm afraid when Klopp leaves, we'll face dark times such as now in Manchester after Ferguson's departure. A big, protracted crisis. It's definitely going to be a huge ask for anybody to step into Jurgen's shoes, mate. And I'm refusing to even consider it yet. Like I made a video the other night for when I'm away next week about Klopp replacements, and I just felt grubby and dirty even talking about it. Anfield Agenda guarantees skid marks. That is my promise to you, Josh. You won't find that anywhere else. Guaranteed skid marks. 100%, or your money back. If they don't pass the smell test, your money back. But Connor will give you the money. I'm not giving you jack shit. Pay me, that's it. Your money's gone. All refunds come through Connor. What's your favourite away venue stadium? I've not had the pleasure of being to many. I've been to Spurs Stadium. I went there for the AJ fight against Usyk, and I went there for Spurs playing an FA Cup game, and I thought it was an amazing stadium. The new camp I thought was a dump. Really, the museum was great, but the stadium was a dump. I've not been to many others. I want to go to America and do a few, though. I want to do the Cowboy Stadium, the SoFi Arena in Los Angeles, the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Atlanta, and the new Vegas Stadium. The new Raider Stadium, I should say. Finley, here's Qatar. Gifted 1 Anfield Agenda membership. Thank you, Finley. And I also want to go to the Sphere, because that looks awesome. School started. Glad to be back, said A. Santino. Thank you, my friend, for your support and for your super chat. Come to Australia and do the MCG. See, the thing about going to Australia is Gomez about to come on now for Liverpool. The thing about doing the Australia trip is you got to go for 6 weeks minimum. And I'm not in a position to afford that, so maybe in the future. Trent now. To McAllister. Gravenberch. Lovely ball down the line. Lucho. Keeps the ball. Back to Gravenberch. Strike. Oh, keeper again with another great save. Keeper's having a worldie today. Apart from the mistake, the big mistake he made. But he's denied Gravenberch another goal there with a good save. Oof. Salah to make it 2. Well, he's not on the pitch, so that won't be happening. Mo went off, Darwin went off, and who was the other one? Endo went off at half time. Right, Costa's over the corner. Ball in. Jota's screaming for a penalty. I have no idea why he's screaming, to be fair. Belgian team trying to counter now. Trent. Well in, Trent. Steps across and wins it back. Down the line to Jota. He tries to slip it through to Lucho. The Belgian side get back and put the ball out. Jota's asking the referee still about that potential penalty, and I've no idea. Somebody's shining a light into the keeper's eyes. That's nonsense. Nah. Whoever's doing that to that keeper, fuck them out of the stadium. That's not right. I hate that. I hate when people start shining lasers into people's eyes and stuff on the pitch. It's not a great look at all. I hope they find that person and throw them out. Right, Trent is coming off. Good performance from Trent. Good to have him back after the injury. He's going to be replaced by Joe Gomez. Who's got lasers? Well, I presume it's Liverpool fans, considering they're being shone into the eyes of Union's goalkeeper. Whoever it is, I hope they find him and throw them out, because that's not on. By all means, shout at the keeper, banter the shit out of him, but no throwing stuff or shining lasers. That's wrong. Oh, unlucky. Good ball played in, looking for Lucho. The defender tried to head it in front of him. I think put him off a little bit, and the ball goes behind for a goal kick. Have I ever been to Anfield? Yes, I've been to Anfield over somewhere between 30 and 50 times, probably. Haven't been in a couple of years, though. Tried to go last year. Didn't work out too well. Had tickets for the Real Madrid-Liverpool game. corporate tickets, I don't really want to get back into the situation. But let's just say somebody doxed my phone number and my son overheard me being threatened on the phone by Scousers, so I didn't make the trip. Match of a lifetime as well, which really, to this day, it still stings. Jones, McAllister, Konade. Oh, Costas dispossessed. Come on. Still a bit nervy when you're only one up, like, the nerves are there. Hopefully we pinch the second soon. Oliver, hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed. Come on, boys. Come on. Keep pressing. So, we've one more change left, if I'm not mistaken. I agree with you, Brian, and Costas. He's how do I say this about Costas? He's full of enthusiasm, but sometimes a bit rash in what he does. Sometimes you just think it through a little bit, and he rushes into things for me. Lucho to Ibu to Gomez. Gomez has his pocket pinched. Belgian side trying to counter-attack. Ball worked into the left channel. Shot in, deflected, loops over. It'll go behind for a corner. Gotta stay switched on. That was Gomez getting his pocket pinch there, and very quickly we were on the defensive and it ends up in a corner. Would you rather have Rashford as your number 9 or Ten Hag as your manager? Oh, Rashford. There's a player in Rashford. Definitely. There's a very, very good player in Rashford. He just... A few decisions at times with him are the problem, I think. But that assist that he got for Hoyland's goal the other night was really good. Sorry, I'm trying to read back on a comment here for a sec. Right, double change coming up from the Belgian side. Man of the match so far. Ooh, good call. Gravenberch, he's definitely in the contention. Kwanzaa's had a good game, but, we didn't have much defending. Ibu's been really good. I've probably got to say Gravenberch, to be honest with you. Thank you very much, Jason. Interesting sponsor. Manscaped. I love a bit of ball action, me, Brian. Are Union playing or parking the bus? No, they're trying. They're having a go. But we've dominated possession, territory. But they definitely aren't just sitting back and not trying to attack. They're trying to do bits and pieces, but... Right, corner anyway. I think they've had 3 or 4 in quick succession here. This time it's from the near side. Cross comes in. Goes behind off one of their players' heads for a Liverpool goal kick. Thanks for the Manscaped discount. I got mine in the mail. Oh, nice. Look, I hope any of you guys use the discount code because it really helps us keep, obviously, in a good working relationship with Manscaped. They are great products. I have them myself. My wife even uses a Manscaped lawnmower for, down below. So, yeah, please do. Visit manscaped.com. Use our discount code Anfield20 for 20% off and free shipping. Elliot. Ball played out off one of the Belgian players. Liverpool throwing on the near side. Finley Earsley Guitar said, "Hey Craig, I just got back from training with my local team. How's the game been going? Saw Ryan scored. Good on the lad. Loving the streams this season." Thank you, my friend. Game's going well. It's just frustrating that we're not out of sight yet, but I'm also relieved that Klopp made those changes at half time and we don't have to worry about Darwin and Salah being potentially injured. So it's good that they're wrapped up in cotton wool for the weekend. How much would you sell Anfield Agenda for? 300k? No. Wouldn't sell it for 300k. It's worth more than that. Let me just say I turned down not a million miles away from that previously. Why did you remove that comment? It's just a question. I don't mind anyone asking me a question like that. We turned down an offer that would have put us in and around that ballpark at one point. But for me, it's never really been about money. Like, it is to some extent, don't get me wrong, but I don't have any interest to sell it. Nor does Connor. Ah, they were spamming. That makes sense then. I mean, the value of the channel is probably... Depends how you use valuation, but... I mean, if I had to stick a value on the channel, I'd say 500,000 is probably a fair market value. It depends what methodology you use to value a channel, though, or to value a business. Do you go with 3 times turnover? Do you go with using the profit? It's a difficult thing. And also, with what we do, the inherent value is in the people on the channel. So, for instance, if Robbie was nothing to do with AFTV, I don't think the channel goes anywhere near the same. Same with Goldbridge, obviously, in the United Stand. You buy into the people and the journey. So, I think... I don't know. I've only known of one of them that have been sold. The Football Terrace was bought by Snack Media, or some of it was bought by Snack Media at one point. That's the only one I know of that's been sold, to my knowledge. "20 minutes to go. Goal kick to Union Saint-Gilloise." Come on. Lucho up the line. Oh, good ball. Jota cuts in field. Don't forget the ball, Dio. He just ran out of pitch. Too many defenders back. Union Saint-Gilloise tried to bring it away now. Liverpool pressing high up with Gravenberch. Referee says that was a foul, so free kick to the Belgian side. Hey Finn, how are you, my man? Nice to see you. Our friend from Peterborough back in the chat. Right, boys, come on, finish this off. That's what she said. Ooh. Love that from Jarrell Kwanzaa. Love that. That's good defending. A proper tussle between the forward and him. Both of them leaning into each other. They were all hands. Ref let it go. And Jarrell Kwanzaa showed he was the stronger man. I mean, look, Rodriguez, the player from the Belgian side, was complaining, but they were both at it. Both of them were really hands all over each other. And that was good, strong defending from the young man. Well played. Have I ever been to Kildare? Of course. Kildare Village is defo worth a trip out alone. Another corner. This one goes behind. It's another corner now to the Belgian side. Allison, good punch. There'll be another cross coming in though from the left hand side. Liverpool, bit of defending to do here. Ball in. It's blocked by Gravenberch. Ricochets back to the Belgian side. Left channel. Again, good ball over the top, but Allison comes through to claim it, so it's back in Liverpool possession. Have I ever been to Cork? Yeah. Plenty of times. Try to get down to Foda at least once a year with the family as well. Ever been to Dundalk? Yep, but not in a few years. Right, Costas. Come on, boys. Canade. 16 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Liverpool still with the slenderest of leads. Jones. Come on, boys. The Gravenberg. Back infield to Alexis. He goes across left side to Costas. Strike from Costas. Oof. Leaning back, goes over for a goal kick. Have you ever been to Newry? Of course. What Irish person hasn't, from like Dublin area, hasn't been to Newry at some point? Always went up there for the Christmas shop when I was younger. Right, double change coming up for the Belgian side. I'm almost a minute ahead of you. Well, I did do the syncing part, Lord Anderson. You know, between Sky Glass having a delay and the YouTube delay, unfortunately, yes, this is a headache, but we move. Wim says you're a legend. Thank you very much. I'm just a normal dude, my man, but thank you for your kindness. Have you ever been to Donegal? Yes, twice. But never for a protracted period. It was both for like the day. Strike! Ooh! Chance for the Belgian side over Allison's crossbar. Yeah, I was up in Letterkenny once. My mate was buying a car and I can't remember why I was up there for the second time. What age did you start loosing my hair? I still haven't loosed my hair, mate. I have a full head of hair. My wife hates me with hair. That's the true story. Like any man my age, I'm sure I've got some bald spots, but I'm not bald. I have a full head of hair pretty much full head of hair, but I look like a scruffy teddy bear. My wife says I look sick when I have hair. I'm not sick in the good sense. You're so big. Just say the word fat, mate, and be done with it. I'm well aware. I'm chunky. I'm chunky. Canada. Have I ever been to an All-Ireland final? Nope. I think I've only been to one GAA game ever. Like, as in county. 14, nearly 13 minutes to go. Craig, you look fine, mate. I'm good. You know, it's very straightforward. I can lose weight, but he'll always be a prick. Soboslai, kitted out and ready to come on. That's the way I look at this. I can remove the weight. I can lose that. But if you're an asshole, you're still an asshole. Is that a monobrow? It surely is. It's magnificent. Do you know what I mean? Look at it. It's beautiful. So, you requested Soboslai. He's going to be coming on now. The handsome factor is going up. Thoughts on Bradford? I've never been. Hungarian daddy incoming, said Lauren. Lauren's getting Ladywood. Lauren's she's already confused with the two McAllister brothers and now Soboslai coming on. Lauren's having a very happy experience here. Brian, thank you so much, mate, for your very kind $49.99 super chat. Said, need to give a shout out to Connor and Ben. Cheers, lads. Yes, without Connor and Ben, you know, we don't have the experience of a watch-along that we do. We don't have the graphics that we do. We don't have the technology that we do. So yes, whenever anything goes wrong, I'm very quick to blame everybody else. As you do. But yeah, without the guys, we'd be lost. I mean, Ben is at least 1.25% of the talent here. 1.25%. No, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do what I do without the lads and their hard work. So yes, it's a team effort, very much so. Right, here we go. Gravenberch is off, replaced by Dominic Soboslai. Your wife says you look sick when I've got hair. Want me to check this, Mandy? Sabrina! Come here for a second, please. Oh. Diaz. Oh, he's hit the post. Elliot. Oh. One sec. Shot. It's blocked by Jota. So, right. Question. 1. Can I grow my hair? No, like, am I allowed? Am I allowed?
Your hair
Am I allowed grow my hair?
You look stupid.
What happens when I grow my hair?
You look homeless.
And?
Like you don't know what a hairbrush is. Because your hair is crazy hair.
You said I look sick when I have no hair.
Yeah, you do. Your face looks really pale and it looks like you don't know what a hairbrush is. Because your hair, even when it's brushed, doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do.
Now, I'm glad we've cleared that up. Alright, dude?
Yep.
You look homeless. The chat's slaughtering me here now because of that.
Well, maybe that wasn't the right word.
Oh, homeless, yeah. No, Sabrina. I'm not allowed to say homeless, remember?
Unhoused.
Unhoused.
Unkept.
Corner to the Belgian side, near side. Their fans are still believing. Come on, boys. We're making this... What's my son's name? Lucas. He's named after Lucas Leiva. No joke. My dog's named after Harvey Elliott. My son's named after Lucas Leiva. Though my daughter, well, I tried, but we had to go with a girl's name. Come on, lads. Put this game to bed. Do I know a lad called Roman Fahy? I do not know. Poor dog. Excuse me. I love both Harveys. Harvey Elliott and Harvey the French Bulldog. Alison would have been a good name for her. Her name is Circa Louise, which is the Irish name for Sarah Louise. Who's Lucas Leiva? He's a former Liverpool player, mate. Brazilian player that played for Liverpool in a holding midfield position. Belgian side on the attack again. Cross in. Player. That Rodriguez lad loves moaning at referees when he's in tussles with defenders, doesn't he? The referee says nothing doing there either. Goal kick to Liverpool. 8 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Did you see a guy who named his daughter Lanirsara and his wife found out years later because Arsenal backwards? That's a level of shithousery I can get behind. That's class. Oh, well played. Well played to that dude. Free kick, foul on McAllister. McAllister, Liverpool ball just inside our own half. Oh, no, you didn't offend Adam. It's all good, my man. It's all good. Do I like salami? I've never tasted it. Gomez. Canade. Can we all just take a minute to appreciate how good Jarrell Kwanzaa has been in this game? He hasn't missed a beat. And he's very much going to be, I think, pushing in our man of the match poll after the game. So don't forget, after the game, we do have our full match reaction coming up. We'll be asking you to vote in our Man of the Match poll as well. Elliot. Come on, boys. Ball goes out. Liverpool throw in. Match reaction link is already pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you, boys, for that in the background. Great work as always. So composed for a young lad. Yes, he is, Brian. He's 20 years of age. He's really impressed me today. Throw in. Headed away by the Belgian side. Szoboszlai. Back out to Gomez, whose ball infield is intercepted. Come on, press. Belgian side try a ball over the top. Goes out, though, for Liverpool throw in on the near side. Have another son and call him Mohammed. I've had the snip, Alex. So no more children for me, bud. I'm a Jaffer at this point. I'm seedless. Jones to Dominic Szoboszlai. Strike from distance. Woo! I'd like to see this one from behind. It was moving. It goes wide, but our daughter's name is spelled Sorcha, Sorcha. In preschool, teacher from the UK thought it was spelled Circa. I mean, I thought it was spelled Circa as well, to be honest with you. Until when you first said it to me. Spelled Ciorca. Have I ever been to Birmingham? No. It always amazes me how often you manage. Well, somebody said I should have more kids. I didn't just randomly bring it up. Like, I wasn't saying Jones playing really good here since he's come on. And by the way, lads, I've had the old snip. You know, it's pertinent to the question I was answered. Or asked, excuse me. And also, I like the ladies of the world to know that if anything ever goes wrong and Sabrina's ditched, pushed off to one side, it's a free hit. Jones. The lad swarming forward here like the red arrow. Strike from Jones. Drags it wide. Mohammed about to get his ass banned. Ban's about to go out here. 2 bans on the way. One for Agent Einstein and one for Mohammed. Bye-bye 1. Bye-bye 2. Ball dinked into the left channel. Belgian side head the ball back to the keeper. Kwanzaa is literally like a VVD regen. You can see such similar traits. You can, definitely. He's got the relaxed demeanour as well. Couldn't you have called your daughter Alison? Well, she's 19, so Alison wasn't on the scene at that point, my friend. And I wasn't going to call her Bruce after Mr. Grobler or Pepe after Reina. It's definitely not Simon after Mignolet. Ooh, ball in. Allison comes and claims. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and it's kind of squeaky bum time here. It's still just the 1 goal in it. If you played football, what position would you play? I played as a goalkeeper, mate. I played as a goalkeeper most of the time. Sometimes when I played for the older team, when they were short, I played as a left winger because I'm left footed. But goalkeeper was my position. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about Rapey Ronnie. Do-do-do. Did you ever have a dream of Bellingham at Liverpool? Actually, like a real dream? Yeah, I actually did. You don't sound enthused. I'm still under the weather, mate. I'm still feeling a bit sick. And yeah, so I'm trying. I'm trying to be as upbeat as I can, but the game's not helping me here. Who do I support other than Liverpool? Barca would be the only other team, really, mate. And even at that, nowhere near. The Belgian side are still pushing. 30 seconds plus stoppage time to go. They're on the attack right-hand side. Kwanzaa again with another good challenge. Puts it out for a corner. He is having a really good game. Take a bow. Wow. We've got a proper defender on our hands here. Corner. Ball headed away again by guess who? Jones heads the ball away. Second ball. Drops to Elliott. He plays the ball forward. Lucho. Lucho brings that down with a 2-on-1. Sloppy. 5 minutes at it on. 5 minutes. McAllister. He gives it away. Is it because of Messi? No, it's way before Messi's time, mate. Like it was in the days of Koeman and maybe even Lineker, Zubizarreta, back in those days. Come on, boys. 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. Made hard work of this. Cross in. Ball drops. Matip clears. Jota. Liverpool on the counter. Diaz. Jota. Diogo, keeper comes out. Golazzo! Diogo, 2-0. Assassin. Job done. Bing bang bosh. Counter attack. Diogo Jota with the goal. Liverpool 2. Union Saint-Gilloise 0. And that is the 3 points, staying very much at Anfield. Diogo Jota with the goal. He's an assassin when he gets into that penalty area. It came from one of their set pieces. Kanade clears it. And then it's a mistimed jump from their defender. Diaz backheels it, and then their defender plays it into the path of Jota, who passes it past the keeper into the bottom corner. And it is Liverpool that lead by 2-0. Who wants a bit of Newlon? There we go. Liverpool 2-0 up. Diogo Jota with the goal. Newlon's all moves. Look at him. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Go on, Newlon. And that is very much that. Liverpool 2, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Diogo Jota with the second Liverpool goal. Then he goes, gets an arrow out of his quill, whips it back, and whoosh. Finally a bit of breathing room there. My prediction was 3-0, so I'm close. Two minutes of stoppage time to go. Liverpool 2-0 up. Ryan Gravenberch and Diogo Jota with the goals today for the Reds. Should have 90 seconds of stoppage time to go. Oh, Dom's getting a bit feisty there. He's not happy. Go on, kill him, Dom. Go on, Dom. Go on. That dude did look like De Zerbi, right? The lad in the Liverpool tracksuit top in the crowd did look like De Zerbi, you're right. What was that? McAllister nearly gifted them a goal, passed the ball to one of their players, but when you've got the best goalkeeper in the world, Alisson just says, I got this, lads, don't worry. Comes out and smothers the danger, but nearly. Alisson's owed a cup of coffee from Alexis anyway. Jones slips it into the left channel. Back to Costas. Absolutely phenomenal, but who is USG? Union Saint-Gilloise. Jensk. They're a colossus of European football, fella, don't you know? Not quite up there with the Galatasaray levels now, but I mean, we both scored the same amount of goals this week in Europe, Jensk. Thus, we happen to not concede 3. You were like lambs to the slaughter, Jensk. Oh, that's a foul. Foul on Gomez. Hopefully Joe's okay. We've had the 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's such a shame you're going to get banned now, Matthew, isn't it? Hope it was worth it, buddy. Membership and all out the window. All for a shitty comment. Adios. And the one that nobody noticed. It is all over at Anfield. The referee puts the whistle to his lips and it finishes Liverpool 2, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. Goals from Ryan Gravenberch and Diogo Jota gets the job done. Clean sheet, 6 points out of 6 in Europe. And we move on to the Amex this weekend against Brighton. My friends, we have a match reaction coming up straight away. The link is already at the top of the live chat. If you want to click on it, I will be over there in 2 minutes. Massive shout out again to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping on any of the Manscaped products at manscaped.com by using our discount code Anfield20, Anfield20. And again, thank you to them for the support. Thank you to you guys for your amazing support. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you head off. We hope to see you in the match reaction, where I will be asking you guys to let us know your man of the match. Thank you to Connor and Ben in the background as well. Thank you to the boys for the win, but most importantly, as I said, thank you to you guys for your support. I will see you in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Much